going. You going.
Shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites, GMS Chicago, here praying, prophesizing the downfall of this so-called Babylon. You know, that's what we call America nowadays. And first and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh,
Yahweh Shai. And salutations to all the elders and apostles of GMS.
Double honors.
Double honors, yeah.
Double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of GMS. Okay. And all the Akim pushing this word out with all truth and sincerity, man.
Okay.
First of all, we're going to start off, I'm going to open up 2nd Esdras. 2nd Esdras chapter 9. Start at 1 if you can from about the shop.
Perfect.
And so, man, we're going to pull out this scripture because, I mean, man, we're getting closer to the end. And there's a lot of signs that's showing this, man. And not only us see it, man, hey, everybody's seeing it, man. Esau, Edom is in control of everything, man. They GMO in the food. And you can't get nothing clean no more nowadays, man. And not only that, man, we got all these, we got mudslides in California. And there's a lot of things that's going on across the world, man, they are, man, I want to put out another scripture also. But it's visual. Because a lot of people don't believe in the word, man. Some people they can't even to think about receiving the scriptures, man. But there's signs right now going on where you can see, you can really see the signs of the end in times, man.
Can I precept you real quick before the second address come out? This is Romans 13 and 11. And this is what we see in the car, which is spiritual. And knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we ever believed. The night is far spent and the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. Like the brothers say, man, a lot of things are happening. A lot of prophecies are popping off, which is spiritual. Which, hey, it's hot times, man. It's hot times, man. All right. And look out, the prophecies speak for themselves, man. Go ahead, I'll just read that second Esdras.
It's 2nd Esdras chapter 9, verse 1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world,
check. All right.
Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee.
Right. Go ahead, you got it. Well, break it down. You got to break that down.
Yeah, that's a lot of meat in there.
And if you need help, hey, that's what we help for, man.
Yeah, help me out.
Well, go back to it. So we can hit it, hey, precept upon precept, line upon line. Go ahead.
It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Right, how do you measure the time diligently? All right, you watch for the prophecies, man. Though it tarry, wait for it. We can hold that on the back burner, man. All right?
Listen to the times, man.
All right? Come, look for the prophecies. All right? Not just scoffing on the damn keyboard. Look at the upward of the people. Hey, Matthew's 24th chapter, man. All right? Nation coming against nation. All right? 2nd Esdras 15 and 16, man. The great insurrection that's going to come to this place upon them that fear the Lord. All right? All these signs are popping off, man. Hey, quote unquote, the year of prophecy, man. Go ahead.
It says, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou well understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right, how is he visiting this place? All right, with different storms, different prophecies, things that's popping off. Like I said, it's clearly an uproar of the people going on, especially here in America. That race war about to pop off. All right, somebody, we'll get it. I'll get it later about the people rising against people, neighbor against neighbor in 2nd Esdras, man. All right, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, go ahead.
It says, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee.
Right. He spoke of these things from the days that were before thee. Somebody get Luke 1:70, man. Hey, because what we telling you people right now, you ain't gonna hear in church, man. They ain't gonna tell you that the world's about to end and all this destruction and everything. She stopped for the truth. Alright, so hey, when that day come, hey, like I'm talking to the camera, when that day come, and the Lord, and you tell the Lord, well, I didn't know I was an Israelite, He gonna make you remember the faces of the prophets. Alright? You ain't rejecting me, man. You rejecting the Lord. So when that day come, I'ma laugh at your goddamn calamity. That's alright?
That's right.
Like with some goddamn spectacle, man. Alright? Like this shit a joke. You better off walking down the street. Go ahead, man. Thank you for firing up my spirit, nigga. Go ahead.
And that goes to show, man, these people
got
are
action.
still not believing
We got
it,
action.
man. They still not believing it, man. These are the end of times. Let alone, man, we out here in freaking 10-degree weather, man. And this man just rejected the truth. His wife tried to bring him back to it, man. She said, come on.
Hey, that's cool.
He said, what you doing? He talking about bring your ass, man. No,
that nigga-
hey, man.
Hey, that's cool. Hey, you know what? You listen to your man. You know? Cool. Because we're going to do it like this. How King David got Abigail, man. All right?
Right.
Hey,
Let the
I
Lord
claim
kill her
man.
first. Let the Lord kill your
Hey,
ass.
I claim her in the name of how about Shem Yahshua. That's a wicked ass nigga, man.
She was willing to
And she was
listen.
nice.
And he is as his name, a fucking fool, man. All right?
Hey, and if I may
Go
bring
ahead,
out this precept, man, this is John chapter 4:48. Then said Yahweh Shai unto him, except ye see signs and wonders, ye will not believe. So guess what, man? Hey, we were just talking about prophecies, man. We were just talking about the uproars of the people. And this man can turn on his news and he gonna see a lot of bullshit, man, across the world. Not just in America, man, but across the world, man. And guess what? He think he living in fucking heaven, man. He think he in heaven right now. We downtown Chicago, cold as heck. When we sitting out here trying to warn our elect, man, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, to get yourself together. And because there is a lot of uproars going on amongst the people. There's uproars, you see signs in the sky, you see signs amongst the land.
Yeah.
That's
and,
right.
You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? And guess what? We still don't believe, man.
Come. Hey, hey, a wicked generation seeking for something. Hey, we could
Yes.
call fire down from heaven right now. That nigga would never believe. Read that 2 Peter's real quick. And it's our job, Isaiah 58:1, to tell you people this, man. Go ahead, read that.
Yeah, this is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse, I started one. It says, this second epistle.
You hit the point, so we can jump back into the brother lesson.
Okay, so like,
No, you good, huh?
this is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 3. Knowing this first.
You know what, Salakia, I went off. Start at 1. I didn't know it was that close. I should have just listened to you anyway. Salakia, bro. I ain't gonna quench the spirit. Salakia, honestly. Go ahead.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 1. This second epistle, beloved, I'm now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance.
Right, so that's what we was up here to do. She seen some young man with the Bible, like, man, you know what? Let me hear it.
This shit, it was amazing, man.
Right,
Y'all
she
see
wanted
this,
to
man?
hear it, man. But his wicked ass did it. So guess what? That's gonna be counted as a curse to him. Hey, and if the Lord see fit to save her, hey, I pray that she falls into the hands of a righteous man.
Come.
All right, a righteous man. All right, like how Abigail was, man. All right, the Lord offed that nigga and she became the wife of King David. All right, hey, cause that nigga pissed against the wall, man. Hey, man, David was ready to kill that nigga, man.
David said, I'll
That's
kill
how I
him.
feel, nigga. Hey, don't talk shit to me. That's why I stayed to the camera. Don't talk shit to me, man. And that spirit jumped on me to curse his ass out, man. Just walk your ass down the street. Go ahead.
It says, that ye may be mindful of the words which were spoken before by the holy prophets.
Right. And that's perfect, because we was going to jump into the Luke 1:70. Hold that Luke 1:70 on back. But go ahead.
Yeah, it says, and of the commandment of us, the apostles of the Lord and Savior.
The commandment of us.
Of us.
Because our commandments is the commandments of the Lord. This thing of ours, this doctrine of ours is from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. That's another cut to you niggas. But go ahead.
Verse 3, it says, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers.
Like that nigga was a scoffer and scorner, man. All right? Nigga, we ain't out. First of all, we ain't out here trying to talk to your girl, trying to get with her, none of that shit. We just preaching the Bible. All right? It's our job to preach to preach this truth unto our people. Whether she was an unbelieving wife or a believing wife, she wanted to hear the word. So now that blood is on your hands because you rejected it, which made her not listen to it. Which means ultimately, hey, if the Lord sees fit, he's going to kill your ass and give her to another man. All right? If she truly seeking this truth, go ahead.
Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust.
His ass was walking after his own lust.
He didn't see a desire in
right,
this, man.
Con, go ahead.
It says, and saying, where is the promise of his coming?
Yeah, what day? In what day? That's exactly what he said. In what day, nigga? My people gonna be willing in that day, nigga. When Jacob's trouble come, and that's why I say you gonna remember the faces of the prophets, man. The Lord is gonna make that nigga remember that shit, man. So you ain't gonna have no excuse. You marked your goddamn self. You like I said, like Yahweh Shah said, you haven't forsaken me. You forsaken your own damn selves, man. Go ahead. Thank you for firing me up, man. I needed that spark. Go ahead.
For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning.
Right, that's what. Go ahead, Slaki. You can finish it out.
From the beginning of the creation.
Right. Let this shit go past, man. And that's what these people say. Things are still continuing like they did from the beginning. They don't believe that the things we preach is gonna happen, man.
Ezekiel 12.
Exactly, man. This stiff-necked people, man, they don't believe that this is gonna happen, man. But guess what? The Lord is gonna laugh at his calamity when it comes. That was it to that. Keep on going. Let's see what else to say, man.
For this they willingly are ignorant of, that in the last, it's like you did.
Jump on camera real quick and let Pops answer the phone.
Got it?
You got it? Go ahead.
It says, for this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of the Most High the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water.
All right, firmament. All right, hey, but nonetheless, willingly ignorant. He didn't want it here, man. All right? He didn't even consider, like Isaiah 1 says, man. All right? He didn't even consider it. All right? Jump to that Luke 1:70, man. Because we've been preaching the same word since that voice was in the cool of the day, man. All right? That the destruction is coming, man. All right? Which one?
You got it.
Okay.
It says, Luke chapter 1 verse 70, it says, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began.
Right. He's spoken by us since the world began. All right? So we've been preaching the same thing, doom and gloom and glory for us. All right? Like, what's that, Jeremiah 23? And, what's that, Jeremiah 23:3, I believe. The prophets of old. All right?
28.
No, 28:8. I don't know, I was thinking 23:3. Hey, yeah, we're going to grab that Hebrews 1:1 real quick. All right? Because we the prophets, man. What else do we got to speak about but prophecy, man? And so what you niggas don't believe? Romans 3:3. And is that going to make all the things Yahweh say be to non-effect? God forbid. Hell no. Fuck you, nigga. And don't excuse my rude language, because I ain't going to excuse it, man. That's how you niggas need to be talked to, man. Go ahead. Hey, man, I'm telling you, niggas are lucky we ain't in that First Chronicles, man. You lucky that the spirit of Nehemiah, the Lord ain't allowed it to jump on us. It ain't that time yet, man. No, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, if he would deliver them in my hand, I would kick that nigga ass down the street like a stone on the water. Skipped his ass down the street. All right? And that's all through the power of the Most High. I ain't saying we're going to do shit now, man. You know, because we ain't conquered. Yeah, but Hebrews 1:1. What was that, 1 John? I got you. I know different scriptures is right at the temple. Yeah. You know what? I'll handle the brother's sword. I'll handle the brother's sword. See, you ain't rude. All right, it's Hebrews 1:1. All right. Hebrews 1:1. And Yahweh, who at sundry times, which is different times, in a diverse manner spake in times past unto the fathers by the prophet, having these last days spoken unto us by his Son. The Son. Now the last days started when Yahweh Shah was walking the earth. All right, so how much more now? All right. Whom he hath appointed heir of all things, by whom he had made this the worlds. All right, which is eons, the times, man. All right, because when you go into that word world, it's eon right there, man. All right, but guess what? The Lord has spoken in different, diverse times by the mouth of his holy prophets, man. We're the mouthpiece of the Lord, man. So we're set up to tell you these, you people, these things, man. All right, it's our job. You got something? Get to Jeremiah 28:8. And then we're going to jump back into your lesson once Pops come back.
But that's spiritual, because that's really what I was going into.
That's perfect.
This is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against...
Let this go past. Go ahead.
It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of pestilence. It's like of evil and of pestilence.
Right. Hey, that's the only thing that's coming to America. It's evil and pestilence, man. Nothing nice. All right? Not no fucking American dream. This is an American nightmare, man. Ain't shit good about to come to this place. Hey, you know what? The only good thing that is gonna come to this place is fucking fire, man.
Right.
All right? It's gonna be a good thing to see America burnt and crumbled and destroyed, man. All right? Why else? What else is there to prophesy about, man? Fuck America and, hey, fuck the beast, all right? Fuck all these other world governments, man. Fuck all these other countries, especially them that put their hand on Israel. And that's all you other people, man. Every last one of you, man. Okay? Get, what did I want? Get that in Revelations. I believe it's the 3rd chapter. And thou should prophesy again to many kingdoms and many nations. All right? That's our job, man. Hey, you people that believe in America, guess what? America's going to be destroyed off the face of this earth. Thus saith the Bible. All right? Go ahead. When you find it, man.
So it's in the 3rd chapter?
I don't think it's in the 3rd. Just word search it real quick. Your ass have to endure this cold, man. I don't fuck with gloves, man. I need my fingers. I'll word search it before, man. Many.
Well, just put that thing in your code.
Maybe 6.
Come on, let's make the light, people.
All right, so this is going to be. There's Revelation, I mean. Oh, they give you the. Why they put the apocrypha at the end? That's bugged out. Bear with me, I can. You know what? Nah. That's why you gotta deal with the actual scriptures, man. Because I know exactly where it's at in my Bible. This is Revelations, Yeah, because he told him to eat the roll. This is Revelations.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, it's Revelation chapter 10, verse 11.
Oh, it's 10. I'm right here. I'm going to read it. It's right here. I got it right in front of my face. Revelations 10 and 11. And he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many people and nations and tongues and kings, man. So that's what we're doing right now, man. Pursuing to prophecy, man. All right? That's exactly what we're doing, man. Prophesying against these leaders of these other nations, which would be the kings, these other countries, these nations. All right? Hey, somebody get Isaiah the 34th chapter and just hit the first verse real quick. All right? Was you supposed to prophesy? Hey, it says, come, hear all ye nations, man. All right? We got to do the scriptures from there, too,
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that therein, and all that is therein the world, and all things that come forth of it.
Right. So guess what? When we prophesize to the whole world, we're going to tell you Israelites who you are. All right, we're going to tell you nations who you are. And we're going to tell you about the destruction and the gloom that's coming to this place. And we're going to talk about the salvation that's coming to Israel, man. This is the whole duty of man, to keep the commandments. But guess what's contained in the commandments? The prophecies, man. All right? Hey, woe unto me if I preach not the gospel, man. All right? Hey, we set up to tell you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that you're Israelites according to the Bible, man. Whether you believe that or not. Because before you spoke Spanish, you spoke Hebrew, man.
That's right.
All right? But guess what? Jake don't consider. All right? Sometimes it's more profitable to us to prophesy to the wind to these assholes. That's why Jonah didn't want to come and tell you niggas shit. Because you was a hard-headed, wicked nation anyway, man. But we must still needs do it. All right? Because you niggas, hey, get that in Ezekiel, man. The blood is clean off our hands, man. The 3rd chapter, man. All right?
Go into 2.
Huh?
When we go into 2, when you're done.
Go ahead. Yeah, shit,
For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all the nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter.
Right, so guess what? None of you fucking nations is safe, man. You all gotta get it. It's free smoke for every last fucking nation on this planet Earth, man. Thus saith the Bible, man. I ain't gonna tell you this in church, man. Every nation gotta pay for what they did to Israel, all right? Whether the Israelites was wicked or righteous. Even if Esau killed a wicked-ass nigga that deserved to be killed, guess what? You gotta pay for it still, man. All right? Hey, that's the beauty of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Although this nigga is wicked and he deserved death, but since you touched my firstborn son, you gotta die, man. All right? And all you other nations are guilty of that. Like Maccabees say, man, what one nation
Have not.
have not had their hand in the spoils of Israel, man? All right? Go ahead, you found it? If you need your word search, I ain't telling you not to use it, but if you need it, I'm just saying, the more you get familiar with this, you'll know exactly, you know. It's, man, you got to deal with the sword, man. I'm telling you, man. Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel chapter 3, start at 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
Hey, when that nigga walked past and the young woman came up to her, we were set up to give them warning. But guess what? We watchmen on the tower, and you guys don't want to hear about the danger that's coming, because that's what the watchmen do. But you niggas gonna get ran through in that day, man. All right? Go ahead.
It says, the word of my mouth and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity.
So his ass gonna die for being wicked, but guess what?
But his blood will I require at thine hand.
Right, so you assholes that call yourself prophets, that's not out here on the highways and byways, that's not out here in the blistering cold, hey, it's fucking warm to me right now, man. All right? That's not warning the people. Hey, because if you're on your watchtower, in season and out of season, it could be spring, winter, or fall. You're supposed to be on the watchtower, watching. All right?
If I may precept you about the watchtower, this is Habakkuk chapter 2. You start at verse 1.
I will stand on my watch.
That's
What are
right.
you guys doing, man? You guys taking breaks? Hey, you clocking out to go eat lunch? Hell no, nigga. I got my sword right here, my chicken wing right there, nigga. I'm eating and watching. And really, I'm eating the scriptures, man, and watching, man. On patrol, man.
That's right.
Like you got first watch, second watch, third watch, man. Go ahead.
Habakkuk 2 and 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower. And will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahweh answered me and said,
Right, so guess what? As prophets, we get reproved in the truth. Yahweh has to reprove us through the scriptures, man. All right? It's that simple. Go ahead.
And Yahweh answered me and said,
Go ahead.
write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
Right. Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, man. That he that readeth it,
That may run.
And he may run.
Huh.
All right, because you got to run in this truth. All right, it's your race. All right, and we make it plain upon the tables for you people. But a lot of you guys don't want to hear, man. And somebody make sure they got the Isaiah 1 and 4, man. All right, because you Israelites don't want to consider the fact that what we telling you is the truth. I ain't telling you nothing wrong. I ain't telling you nothing bad. I'm telling you guys that you're princes, you're kings, you're gods. All right, you women are princesses. All right, the daughters of Israel. All right, that we're getting salvation and these other nations are going down. But you niggas don't want to hear that, man. But if I was sitting on this corner talking shit up my asshole, then it's something to listen to, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Got this Isaiah 56 and 10. It says, his watchmen are blind, they're all ignorant, they're all dumb dogs.
Right, so you guys that's not on the watchtower, man, you false prophets, man. You're blind, you dumb dogs. And guess what? You return to your vomit. Like the old proverb says, man. All right? Go ahead, is more than that?
Yeah, a little bit. It says, they cannot...
Then, after you hit the Isaiah 1 and 4, we're going to jump back to that. Oh, you got the Ezekiel 33, don't you? I mean, the 3. Okay, that you read the Isaiah 4, jump back to the 3. And then you got anything else? All right, then we'll jump back into the second Nephilim. I know, full circle. Go ahead. That's for you, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 56 and 10. It says, they cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
Yeah, you fucking sleepy dog, man. If anything, take a nap. You should have learned
Sleepy
that from
dog.
Chief Keef. Are you a fucking sleepy dog, man? All right, and it said what? Dogs that can't bark. A guard dog does what? It barks, man, when somebody's breaking into your house, man. Hey, you niggas are sad little fucking puppies, all right, that let a fucking robber come through and you ain't gonna say shit, all right? You're supposed to warn the people, man. Nigga, you ain't no warrior. You ain't no prophet. You ain't no gladiator, all right? Where's your war cry, man? Go ahead. Hey, you Negroes are Israelites according to the Bible, man. Whether you want to believe that or not. So when America's destroyed, and your ass don't know what's going on, when martial law comes and you don't know what's going on, you've been warned. It's UN troops already prepared to come over there, man. Read Isaiah 1, man. You simple niggas.
The ox
Right?
no.
Hey, you guys are the dumbest monkeys in the jungle. Apparently.
How come?
It's Isaiah chapter 1.
It's time to get on Israel. Read that, man. Hey, brother, you knew you was Israelite according to the Bible?
I'm an Israelite.
Go ahead. At least he said I'm an Israelite.
I ain't black no more.
You know, although it was bullshit, but
Exactly.
go ahead. Man, start at 1. Fuck it, start at 1, man.
It's Isaiah chapter 1,
Hey.
verse...
And then after that, get his what's that, Ezekiel? If you was set up to preach to the other nations that they could
They
get
would
salvation,
listen.
they would have listened, man. That that shit, man, that shit hurts my heart, man. It's a goddamn shame.
Man.
Go ahead, Lahab.
Yep. The vision of Isaiah, the son of Amos, which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem in the days of Uzziah, Joram, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah.
So you niggas didn't even consider back then. Go ahead.
Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me.
We are literally the children of Yahweh, man. Literally, man. And you niggas rather be bastards than princes, man.
And beggars.
That's a damn shame, man. That's why a lot of you niggas gotta die, man. Straight up. Go ahead.
It says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Two of the dumbest animals on planet Earth know who the fuck their owner is, man. As simple as that. Go ahead.
It says, but Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider.
So not only was your heritage and nationality stripped from you, not only don't you know, you don't consider the fact, man, of why did we, man, hey, it's to you Israelites. Have you ever sat down and considered why Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans went into slavery? Have you ever considered why we're in poverty, why we're called the minorities, why we go through so much shit today? No, you niggas just roll with the punches, man. As long as you got your link card in the fucking blunt, you happy, man. Go ahead. Hey, you Negroes and Israelites, according to the Bible, you're gods, princes, kings of the earth, man. Now read it again, because they didn't consider, man. I did that especially for them, man.
It says, Isaiah 1 and 3, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider.
They don't consider, man. That's when it's time. I agree with what Elder Apostle Taha said. Fuck these heathens. I want you 2/3, man.
That's right.
I want you 2/3, man. Just cause it was set up for y'all to get it, and y'all rejected it. Y'all rejected the chief cornerstone, man. And you rejected the other stones too, man. Go ahead. Grab it. Hey, whatever scriptures y'all got, bring them out. Hey, read that in Ezekiel, man. All right? And you niggas happy to be in America, doing all types of abomination, man. You should be a goddamn shame of yourself. Like, we ain't gotta address that shit. We address it through the spirit, man. Fucking Babylonians, Sodomites, Gomorrites, all that shit, man. Hey, we fell from being gods to mere human fucking wicked ass beings, man. Go ahead.
What scripture you talking about in Ezekiel?
3 and 17.
Come. About if we were sent to a people of strange speech. It's the 3rd chapter. It's just up a little bit. Yeah, start at 5.
This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 5. It says, for thou art not sent to a people kind. Thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of an hard language, but to the house of Israel.
Right, so we only set up to go to the house of Israel when it comes to dealing with this truth and telling them who we are. All right, hey, somebody hold Isaiah 58 and 1 on the back burner, man. All right, we ain't sent to the other nations to tell them salvation, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, not to many people of a strange speech and of a hard language,
Right,
whose words thou canst not understand.
right. So all these other nations, all right, that's not Israelites. Go ahead.
Surely had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee.
So if the Lord would have sent us to Edomites, Elamites, Ishmaelites, Hamites, guess what? They would have listened. Because if you notice, everybody wants the power of Israel. That's why them fake ass Jews over there in Israel claiming our land. That's why them goddamn Arabs, them Ishmaelites is over there claiming our land. All right? And you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are happy to be in America, a country that has robbed and raped you, man. All right? Go ahead, man. Hey, fuck you Americans, man. Since you guys want to be Americans so much, fuck you, man. Go ahead. Go ahead, I can some more of that.
Yeah,
Then we can jump back down to the warning and the wicked.
it says, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee.
You know what? We're going to finish this chapter out. They will not hearken, man. They ain't going to consider. They don't want to know. All right? Preach to us smooth things, man.
30 and 10.
See, you niggas, you love that motherfucking creamy peanut butter, man.
That
You want
smooth
that
shit.
smooth shit. Nah, nigga, I need to taste the peanuts, man. I want the crunch, man. The roughness of the truth, man. Because you got to get it, man. You go to church, they going to talk to you all nice and give you lies, man. But right here, you going to get the truth of the Bible. That you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are Israelites. They don't consider. They proving who the fuck they is, man. Go ahead. Hey, we're just doing our job. So when that day
Period.
come,
Hey,
y'all niggas ain't got no excuse, man. We sitting up here telling you guys that you're God's kings, that you're Israelites of the Bible. Y'all run away from the truth. That was perfect, wasn't it?
yeah.
Go ahead, man.
Yes.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Seriously, can I ask you a question? Oh, okay, whatever. Go ahead.
Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 7 says, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me. For all the
And if they didn't even listen to their own power, what the fuck make you think they're gonna listen to us, man? Man in the
Okay.
flesh, man. They
All the
rejected
miracles.
Yahweh Shai and they seen the miracles. Go ahead.
it says, for all the house of Israel are impudent and hard, it's like
Hard-hearted.
Hard-headed, man. Which means they got hard heads, man. They spirits don't want this truth, man. But guess what? We harder than the ammunition flint, man. All right, we the true arrowheads, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces.
Right. Nigga, we harder than you, stronger than you. Fuck you. You niggas don't phase us. You don't scare us. You know why? Yahweh is for us, who could be against us? Nigga, we got the power of Israel with us, man.
Right.
All right? Hey, you Negroes are Israelites according to the Bible, man. The chosen people of Yahweh, man. Go ahead. Hey, a lot of you niggas are getting marked, man, at the end of the day, man.
20% remaining.
Huh?
20% remaining.
Come. Go ahead. Read on now.
It says, behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces,
Right?
and thy forehead strong against their foreheads.
Uh-huh.
As an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead.
So guess what? Let's think of it physically. If we was to headbutt you niggas, you'll die. All right? That's simple, man.
At your shit.
Go ahead.
It says, as an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead.
Right. Go ahead.
Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they have,
Put that
it's like
down in my
though
arm.
they be a rebellious
Put it
house.
down in my arm.
Come.
In my arm. In my arm.
In your arm.
In my arm so it'll be warm.
Yeah, man. Shalom, man. Yeah, man. You niggas want to walk by this?
Yeah, down
These
my
fucking
sleeve.
crackers want to walk up here and take
Down?
this like
Oh,
some fucking
oh.
zoo or something, man?
This one?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay.
niggas-
Shit.
You
I
That way
niggas
it
don't
be
want to
warm.
stop and gain your heritage, man. Everybody else can see who you are, but you don't see who the fuck you are, man.
And they laugh at you, man. These other nations know who you guys are, man. All right? But you don't know who you are. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You happy with being African American? You happy with being Hispanic, Latino, or an Indian? Don't call me an Indian. That means savage. All right? Go on the right-hand side, I will go savage on your ass. You know? And all things are double. You know? Go ahead. Put your ankle on. Still. You guys should know you're Israelite. I mean, everybody knows. Like Geico. Everybody knows that.
Right.
All right? But you. All right?
This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 9. It says, as an adamant hardened and flint have I made thy forehead, fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. Moreover, he said unto me, son of man, all my words that I shall speak unto thee, receive in thine heart, and hear with thine ears.
Right, and that's what we do. We receive in our heart and hear with our ears. We understand what's going on. We understand the prophecies. We understand the situation. All right? We understand it so much. That's why we're getting ourselves in order so we can be exempt from that judgment, man. But a lot of you niggas ain't gonna be acquitted. Man, y'all right us out, we get off. All right? But a lot of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, if you don't wake up to the fact that you're Israelites of the Bible, guess what? The God of this Bible is going to kill you, man. That's
right.
Thus saith the Bible, and they ain't going to tell you that in church. All right? Go ahead.
It says, and go and get thee to them of the captivity unto the children of thy people, and speak unto them, and tell them, thus saith the Lord God, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear.
Right.
In the spirit.
So we don't give a fuck if you're going to listen to this truth or not, man. Romans 3:3, man. So what if you niggas don't believe? Well, that supposed to scare me? That supposed to make me drop the plow and go back to the in the world because you guys don't want to listen? Listen, I'm going to give you a quote. The homie said, it ain't many of us. Many of us. More is less, boys. Plenty of us, man. Right. All right? It's all about the elect, man. It's a small number. We don't want the masses, man. All right?
Shit, hold on. The prophet said that, man. He said, open his eyes so that he can see.
Yeah.
It's more of us than
Oh,
y'all.
yeah. It's more of us. Hey, it's more of us than y'all anyway, man. As far as the power and glory of Yahweh Shimei Shai and the strength that we have, man. All right? Hey, it's a cluster of angels protecting us right now, man. All right? Until Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua say otherwise, man.
Just like it was with Yahweh Shai, man. It
Right.
said when he prayed, the angels said
They came and comforted him, man.
and they departed, and then Satan was back on his ass, man.
Exactly, man. And that's it. That's our everyday deal, man. All right? Go ahead.
Yes, it's verse 10. It says, moreover, he said unto me, son of man, all my words that I speak unto thee, receive in thine heart, and hear with thine ears, and go and get thee them of the captivity unto the children of thy people.
Right, them of the captivity. Did you Negroes know you still in slavery? Did you Latinos know you still in slavery? All right? Do you Native Americans know you're still in slavery? And you Native Americans are in slavery in your own goddamn land, man. That's a damn shame, man. So we go to them of the captivity, man. All right? Telling you people who you are. Because guess what? The truth should set you free, man.
That's right.
Although I'm physically in captivity, my spirit is free, man. I know the truth. I know the truth, man. Who I am. My heritage. My nationality that these Edomites, these fucking crackers try to take from me, man. And guess what? Our retribution coming, man. Hey, we're gonna put a foot up your ass, man.
That's right.
As sure as I'm sitting here. Just, hey, throw it
you sitting
series.
in text,
Wait for it, man. All right, this is gonna be the biggest ass whooping in history, man. All right? You Latinos, Negroes, and Native Americans need to wake up, man. We're the greatest nation on the planet Earth, man. We're the greatest nation in the universe.
Period.
Right? Come on, man.
Bro, what nation has the Lord so nigh unto them, man? Bro, we raw as hell.
Yeah, man. And we raw as hell. And we exalted above all the other nations. Although we are the lowest state right now. Hey, that's the motherfucker to look out for. The motherfucker nobody care about, man. Hey, cause you put a motherfucker right in the corner, he gonna fuck you up, man. Go ahead.
It says, and go and get thee them of the captivity unto the children of thy people, and speak unto them, and tell them, thus saith the Lord God, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear.
That's all we've been saying. Thus saith Yahweh this. Thus saith Yahweh that. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai this and that. We only giving you the words of the Bible. But like we said, they want to hear smooth things, man. They don't. Hey man, you niggas don't want to hear that the white man's gonna be destroyed. What? After this, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. You niggas need to watch Roots, Amistad. Go watch Rosewood, man. Go watch all that shit. Django, man. I see shit like that, I get pissed off, man. I be ready to kill the motherfucking Edomite, man. You so-called white people, man. Go ahead, man.
Yes, sir.
We gonna finish that Ezekiel 3, man, because that shit heavy, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, Ezekiel 3 and 11, it says,
Hey, whatever precept you got, huh? Because as soon as we're done with this, we're gonna jump back into your lesson. It's like the spirit just heavy, man. Go ahead.
That's what I had that too. I had that Ezekiel.
No, that's perfect, man.
this is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 13, and it says, I heard also the noise of the wings of the living creatures that touch one another, and the noise
Okay, well, Kyle, it's about to jump into something else. All right, cool. That's cool.
Still want to pull out Isaiah
58 and 1, bring it. Bring it out, man.
This is Isaiah chapter 58, verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Now, what does the watchman do? When he see that destruction or trouble coming, hey, he gonna cry loud. He's gonna blow his trumpet, man.
For his people.
Warn your people, man, of what's coming. All right? But you people rather run around with your fingers in your ears, man, like a deaf adder, man. Go ahead.
And shew my people their transgression
Right,
and
said-
the house of Jacob.
Go ahead, Salaki. Go ahead.
No,
go
show
ahead.
my people their transgression.
Right. It says, to the house of Jacob and show my people their transgressions. So we're trying to tell you people that, listen, you living wrong according to the Bible. All right? You're going off according to the Bible. All right? You're not African American. You're not a Hispanic. You're not a Native American. You're an Israelite. You're from the tribe of Yahweh. You're from the tribe of Al-Rabban. You're from the tribe of Yashakar, man. All right? So on and so forth, man. All right? Giving you guys the truth. But guess what? They hate him that rebuketh in the gate, man. Hey, guess what? You guys can hate us all you want. Because guess what? Hate ain't nothing but love and jealousy at the same time, man. All right? Go ahead.
And the house of Jacob their sins. Yet they seek me daily and delight to know my ways as a nation that did righteousness and forsook not the ordinance of their power.
Right, and that's how we're supposed to be, man. We got to seek Yahweh Bashim al-Shai daily. Hey, you guys better seek the Lord while he may be found, man. Because that nigga, that when we kicked off, hey, you ain't going to find the Lord in that day, man. And if you do find the Lord, he can kill your ass, man. Because you ain't going to be of the elect, man. All right? And we pray to be part of that number, man. Because it's up to Yahweh, man. Who's of the elect and who's not, man. But a lot of you niggas prove who the fuck you are. Hey, a tree is known by its fruit, man. You niggas are bare. So we gonna curse your ass like Yahweh Shai cursed that tree, man.
That fig tree.
All right, forever. Fuck you, man. Go ahead.
I'm just finish off this verse. They ask of me the ordinances of justice. They take delight in approaching to Yahweh.
All right, that's how we're supposed to be. You're supposed to take delight in this law, man. All right? That's simple, man.
Because,
go ahead, you got it.
I'm just go back off what the brother was saying, man, because, man, this book, you know what I'm saying, this book is made for the elect, man. This book is made for the Israelites, man. Whether you're a part of the elect or you fall short, man. These are the scriptures that we shall pertain to our life, man, because this word is life. And if I may, I'm going to pull out this John chapter 6 and 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiting nothing. So, man, just like, man, that brother came down here, hey, he quenched the flesh, man. His woman brought him back to the word, man. His woman brought him back to the prophets to receive.
He quenched the spirit.
God, and we went after his flesh, man. His body, what he did, he walked off to go flame up a loose square, man. And death to him and everybody like him, man.
Yeah, listen, I'm like King David, man. You pissed against the wall. And as far as I'm concerned, you deserve death, man. I forgot his name. It started with an N.
to the ball.
Nabal. That was Nabal ass nigga.
Name means fool.
He's a fool. He is, as his name saith.
That's right.
A fucking fool, man. All right? I could see if he would have, even if he didn't accept the truth, if he was like, man, trying to see what it is, and then he didn't deal with it, but the nigga was totally against it, man.
The demon on him, man.
I say nothing, but that dude used to hang in my old neighborhood, and he was a complete bum. You know what I'm saying? I actually think the chick he was with was pretty. I never seen him walk with a female in my life, and I used to see him almost every day, bro.
He's still a complete bum, man.
I
He
know
got the truth, man.
That's right. So, hey, this is John 6:63. It is the spirit that quickeneth. The flesh profited nothing.
Right, let me hit something on that
Go
note.
ahead, bro.
Although we may quote scriptures, get this and that, understand, I don't speak for myself, that ain't me. That's your how about Shimmy out shot, man. When we was in the car, I sit down and think about all the stuff we was gonna say today. It's the spirit that quickeneth. We ain't shit but vessels, man. So that's why we give all the glory and power and honor unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man, because we ain't shit. This flesh ain't shit. This flesh, man, my flesh is bugged the fuck out, man.
Okay.
It's only by the grace of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua that I have the spirit formed on me, man. All right? Go ahead, man.
The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. Hey, but this thing is spiritual, man. This next. But there are some of you that believe not. For Yahweh.
Go ahead. That made me laugh. Go ahead.
For Yahweh knew from the beginning who they were that believed not.
Hey, he said, I pray for them, not for the world. Those whom thou hast given me. All right? Because when you get into this John, a lot of the so-called disciples that was following him left him, man. When he said, eat my body, drink my blood, man. That shit bugged them out. And guess what? Was that a stumbling block? Yes, it was. It was a righteous stumbling block. It wasn't meant for them niggas. It was set up for them to be offended. That's why Yahweh Shai said, blessed is him that's not offended in me. Count, you can read it out if you got it. Go ahead, get that story, man. All right? So, hey, that's the spirit. Turn the camera on that because it says illumination, right? I mean, all right, whatever. It says illumination. I ain't gonna zoom in right now. But when the perfect, because the ball comes back, right? That's perfect, man.
The ball comes back with a score.
Hey, man, that's perfect, man. When that day comes and you don't know that you're an Israelite and you know the truth and your ass get killed, it's because you ain't listened to the prophets, man. All right?
You knew that.
Get Proverbs 1 and 21, because you think it's a big ass joke. You think this is a big ass joke. Read Proverbs 1 and 21, man.
Wow.
All right? Hey, because let me tell you something, nigga. This shit ain't no game, man. Smoke your square, get smoked, nigga. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 21.
Loud.
Proverbs 1 and 21. She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city, she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
That's a simple ass nigga, man. Wisdom is crying right now in the chief place in the city, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's for you, bro.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got you. This verse 23. It says, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning? And fools hate knowledge.
Hey, Nabal, was it? I mean, not Nabal. The fool hated knowledge, man. Right. Go ahead.
It says, turn you at my reproof.
You gonna read all the way down to 26. Right. Hey, he was supposed to turn at the reproof, but he kept on walking. And he got marked twice, man. So hey, now you really ain't got no excuse. Go ahead.
And the young brother said he went to go down there to smoke a square. And that's exactly what
smoking the square. That's why the Lord gonna smoke his ass, man. Go ahead. Hey, I hope you get hit by a nuclear fire through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. But you really think it's a joke, man. Hey, like the brother just said, I hope you feel all four sore judgments, man. All right? The famine, everything, man. Go ahead.
It says, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you.
Right, and that's what's going on. First of all, we know the truth. The Lord did that. But guess what? We're trying to tell you people the truth, man. Especially you Israelites. Go ahead.
It says, because I have called
You're an Israelite, brother.
and ye refuse.
I've called and you refuse. Go ahead.
I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
You guys didn't even consider it. You didn't regard it. Hey, make sure, hey, get Isaiah the 65th chapter, man. All right? Because, hey, my servants are going to eat. Go ahead.
It says, because I have called and you refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Right, so if I was a fucking white man, you guys would fucking listen. Go ahead, man.
But ye have said it not on my counsel.
He didn't consider it. You said that not on my counsel, man. Go ahead.
And with none of my reproof.
And with none of my proof. This is coming straight out the Bible. So what's going to happen? Since y'all didn't want to listen to the Bible, and you didn't want to listen to the truth of the Bible, what's going to happen to them? Go ahead.
When your fear cometh as desolation.
When your fear cometh as desolation. You know what desolation goes into? Destruction. Because when something gets destroyed, it's desolate. Go ahead.
And your destruction.
Oh shit, I ain't even know I said destruction after that. Go ahead.
And your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
Ooh, as
what's
a
that
chariot.
whirlwind? Them chariots, that fire. So when that come, go ahead.
It says, when distress and anguish cometh upon you.
Do you know what it means to be distressed and anguish? To be in that pain? Hey, that's why the scriptures say a place of this. How do it go? Well, basically it says the gnashing of teeth. Yes, you anguish,
the
bro.
gnashing of teeth?
Biting down, yeah.
Biting down your
You're biting down hard as hell because the flames are gonna be hot, man. Go ahead. Hey, know that America's gonna be burnt with fire. Thus saith the Bible, man.
That's right.
Hey, behold the second death. Go ahead.
It says, they were none of my counsel.
Hey, this is perfect. Hey, this is a nice day to war, man. This is crazy how you kicked it off and the Spirit is talking about, hey, one body, many members, one spirit, man. Go ahead. I didn't know what this brother was going to talk about. I didn't even know what the hell I was going to say today. But it's perfect. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, verse 29.
Go ahead.
No, 28. It says,
Did you read 26?
I did. Is that where you want me to stop? You did verse 26.
Oh, yeah, he said I should laugh at thy calamity. So, yeah, that was the point. But it was perfect. I didn't even hear that part. All I heard was the desolation and destruction part. The Lord's going to, and that was for that nigga because he was laughing. The Lord's going to laugh at your ass when you're in that fire, man. And we going to laugh, man. First of all, we going to praise and honor Yahweh Hashem Yahushua because we ain't taking a part of that. But, hey, somebody give me, real quick, give me Psalms, the 91st chapter, man. Bob Kushah. Give me that, man. And we're going to read it and we're going to run it down quick and we're going to get the point, man. All right? How we going to be in on chariots, man. All right? When we see the reward of the wicked, man, we're going to clap our hands, man. All right? Hey, I pray that there's some wine on that chariot, man. I'm going to drink to your fucking destruction, man. All right? Through the Spirit. And I really sincerely pray for that. If I'm part of the elect, Yahweh Rajazah, I hope there's some heavenly wine on them chariots so we can drink to y'all destruction, man. All right? You can start at the top in Psalms 91.
Psalms 91.
And we're going to run it down fast. Go ahead.
Verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
First of all, first level, we right now are in the secret place of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And when it comes to these truth in these scriptures, but guess what? It's going to happen physically when we get beamed up to them chariots, man. The shadow of his wings, man. Just like when that chariot was over the Israelites in coming out of Egypt. All right? They were protected, man. Go ahead. Hey, bro, you a champ, man. You a king. You an Israelite. Go ahead.
It says, I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust.
Bro, hey, I feel like I feel like Yahweh Shai. I'm talking about the son of Nun. All right? When they went up to go and spy on the Hamites, he said, listen, we got Yahweh. What the fuck we got to worry about, man? Because, you know, the other 11 got scared when they seen them tall-ass Hamites. Joshua ain't give a fuck. He said, man, we about to go fuck these niggas up. We got Yahweh, man. All right? Go ahead.
Yeah. It says, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler.
What's the snare of the fowler? These missiles, man. This fucking trap, man. All right? Go ahead. Hey, you guys gonna get caught up in that fire. Go ahead.
That's right. And from the noisome pestilence.
Right? Noisome pestilence. Them nukes dropping. Go ahead.
He shall cover thee with his feathers,
Woo-hoo.
and under his wings shalt thou trust.
Hey, we're gonna be in them chariots, baby. All right? Go ahead, because we about to get to the point.
His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
Right, and like I said, not only the secret place, the chariots, but also these scriptures, man. All right? Go ahead.
Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that faileth by day.
Man, hey, get that in Job where it says we're going to laugh at death and destruction, man. Not now, but we're going to read it after this. Go ahead.
Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday.
Right, go ahead. All right, we were just talking about these nukes. Go ahead.
1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand.
Nuclear destruction. We're going to be on them chariots looking at that glass mingled with fire, all right? And on our right, we're going to see thousands of people die, and on our left, we're going to see thousands of people dying, man. But that second death ain't going to touch us. Blessed is he who have no part in the second death. All right. Go ahead.
Says, but it should not come nigh thee.
And you know how it's going to be? When that fire come, we're going to be like the three holy children, man. Our hairs are not going to be singed, man. All right? Not even the smell of smoke going to be on us, man. All right? Because we're going to be protected by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and we're going to be covered in them chariots, man. Go ahead.
It says, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
And that's the part. We're going to see the reward of the wicked. Not only you Edomites, you so-called white people, but you Negroes and Latinos and you Native Americans that refuse to listen to the truth of the Bible. We're going to drink to your goddamn death, especially you heathens, you Edomites, you fucking crackers, you white people, man. All right, you Edomites, we're going to rejoice when we see you go down, man. All right? Like the scriptures say, hey, there's 3 things that my heart rejoices in. It's a man that see the fall of his enemies, man. And that includes you 2/3 Edomites, man. I mean, you 2/3 Israelites. But hey, guess what? You are 2/3 Edomites. Because you are your father, the devil, man. Go ahead.
Yep.
God, no, we got to make one. We're going to gather some money up. We're going to gather the money up this week. Other than that, we out of Hey, lucky we're in Isaiah walking around butt naked. I'll do that in the damn code, man. If Yahweh commanded it. Because he commanded it to Isaiah, man. To show you Israelites that you're naked, man. And you guys don't consider. And that was the whole point of the lesson today, man. You Israelites are going to get the worst case scenario. Because at least Esau is built to be destroyed, man. He's built to be the wicked. All right? Go ahead.
Yep. This is Psalms chapter 91, verse
It's double trouble. It's the Reubenites now. Tomahawks. Go ahead.
Psalms 91 and 9. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation.
Right. This is our habitation. Starting with this truth. All right. This is our rest. Hey, like it says, the refreshing where they will rest, man. All right. This truth first and foremost. And guess what? Also, when the chariots come, man, we're gonna laugh at death, man. According to Job, man. We're gonna be in league with the beasts of the field, man. We're gonna watch you other Israelites, that's 2/3 of you heathens, get fucked up, man. And more importantly, like I said, I feel like Elder Apostle Tahar, man. I don't give a fuck about these heathens. I want to see you 2/3 go down. Like how Maccabees did, man. Maccabees was putting you Israelites to death because you profaned the temple. And you want to follow the heathens, man.
Ananias rose right up and killed Jake and the wicked ass heathen that he was with. He was joined unto him, so he died with him.
Come.
Matter of fact, can I get that?
Hey.
Isaiah 13,
Yup.
you joined unto him, you're going to die with him. All right? Because Jake got this love affair with his enemy, man. Okay? He got this love affair with his damn enemy.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, your lovers, like the scriptures say.
And there's nothing wrong. And that matter of fact, and for you Israelites out there who got a problem with Jake, that like to lie with the enemy's women, that's what you do, man.
That's
We at war, man. All right? That's one of the ways you get back at your enemies. You lie with their women, right? Esau ain't had no problem lying with the nigga woman.
That's all.
And it's a huge insult, right? Because you better believe it's a million nigga bitches that's swirling right now. Got a mouth full of Edomite kids. Okay, they swirling right now, man.
You ready for it?
All unsatisfied. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 14:20. Thou should not be Salakia.
You're at 14.
Oh yeah, I'm in 14. Yeah.
Matter of fact, you can bring that out too.
Con. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seeds of evildoers should never be. Yeah, I think the one that 13 is more on point. Con.
Well, I wanted 14 and 21 if that's what you were about to read. 20.
Oh, well, Con, I'll read it for you.
I thought.
Con.
But let them get 13 first,
Con,
and then
yeah,
that. We're gonna
Con.
get on Jake right now, and then we get back to Esau. Because like you said, Apostle Tahar in that legendary video said they're gonna be jumping over Jake.
That's right.
The bro.
You know, you're gonna be jumping over Jake to get to you, Jake. I mean, over Esau to get to you, Jakes, man. All right, why? Because we out here for you, and you scoff, man. All right.
I'll grab the precept for you. Go ahead, but read that for the elder.
This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 15. It says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Right. Everyone that shall be joined unto them shall fall by the sword, man. All right. So you're right. So and you could be joined unto them in marriage. You could be joined unto them in philosophy.
Yep.
All right. You could be joined unto them, in many different ways, man. And if you are joined unto them, the Lord's gonna kill you, man. As simple as that. Or he's gonna use a man of the Lord to kill you, man. All right, because he said he's gonna make us new thrashing instruments, man. All right, with horns of brass, man.
Yep, that Micah. Can I precept you real quick, elder?
Absolutely, brother.
Hey, this is Proverbs 11 and 21. Though joined hand in hand, the wicked should not go unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Right? So, although some of you Israelites be joined hand in hand with this wicked seed, your father the devil.
Sing it so we shall overcome.
Hey, guess what? You're gonna be creamed, man. All right, wasted.
And you the same guys that John 8:44? If
I'm
I'm not mistaken. Right, you joined unto the devil, man, like you were joined unto the hands of your father, man. You know? Joined on with Esau. Okay? You joined unto the deceiver.
I got it for you. This is John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do.
That's right. The lust of your father ye will do, man. All right? You following after the damn devil, man. And you're going to die with him. Okay? And then he's going to use men of the Lord to do it, man. He's going to use men of the Lord to do it, to put you 2/3 and you heathens to damn death, man.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right. It says, he was a murderer from the beginning and bold not in the truth. Hey, the same as with your 2/3, man. Because you guys are murderers. Oh, Jerusalem, thou that killeth the prophets, man.
Kind.
All right? And you guys was never in the truth, man. All right? Because you rejected it. Because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he's a liar and the father of it. And you 2/3 Israelites are guilty of that, man. All right? You
So
damn sure guilty of that, man. You 2/3, man.
So wait.
Come. Go ahead. What other precept you have for that?
I told him to put his gloves on.
Ah.
What was that? Isaiah 13?
13, brother.
What you want?
No, actually, he read it. He read it. You know what you can't get since we talking about punishment unto the heathen and unto the wicked Jake, man. Yeah, you can get that.
Perfect.
And then we can go straight to Ezekiel, the
25th chapter,
man.
14th verse,
It
man.
matter start at 12, man.
I said, one short way, one enhancement.
This is Isaiah chapter 14. I'm going to start at 20 and read to 21. Or you start at 21.
Started, what were you gonna read from? Start, you know what? Start from him falling from heaven. And then jump down.
Okay.
Started then like 12 to 14, 16.
Oh, Lucifer, thou that hast fallen from heaven.
Yeah. Go ahead, start there.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 12.
Right?
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
Right, and why would they put a Greek word in the Hebrew text in the Old Testament? All right, that was to give that false narrative and concept of who the devil is, man. All right.
Right.
But that means and all that means is a light bearer, man. And Esau Edom is the current light bearer of this world, at least the false one, because the true light bearers are us, man.
Yeah.
All right, but go ahead.
Son of the morning,
Son of the morning, go ahead.
how art thou cut down to the ground,
Mm-hmm.
which didst weaken the nation?
Right, and they did weaken the nations, man. And how did they weaken the nations? With their lies and their philosophies. With Christianity and democracy, man. They weakened the nations. Go ahead.
For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven.
Right.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh.
And that's exactly what they did, man.
If I may say something, Elder. Now, who you guys call spiritual Satan, if he was kicked out of heaven, how would he ascend into heaven if he was already there? It makes no sense. This was talking about an actual man. An actual man. Because if that's the case, further down in the scripture it says, how has thou become wicked like us?
Right.
Well, spiritual Satan never became in fucking human flesh,
Right,
man.
and then how can the people see him? You don't have the eyes to see the spirit realm. Right?
That's
Go
for
ahead.
you Christians.
But this said the day they look upon him. That means the people are looking at him. All right, go ahead.
For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh.
Right.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
That's here in America. Go ahead.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
And they've done exactly that, man. They got space stations, you know. They've traveled into space. And then they painted themselves up in images and statues and pictures. I mean, I'm looking across the street on the third story, and all I'm seeing is Edomite statuettes in here, man. Mm-hmm. All right? And with light shining on them. All right? They're illuminated. Lucifer.
They so-called
Okay.
science and all the little miracles they do, all right? They really, Esau really think he is God, man.
Exactly. But go ahead.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
And that's what you're seeing, man. I saw a homeless Edomite woman on the way here who was freshly homeless. I mean, she just lost all her things. All right, she just probably lost her apartment, or house, or whatever, and she's just walking the streets crying, man. All right, and you can see that she was still well dressed and clean. She wasn't dirty and stinking yet.
Yeah.
All right.
Down to hell. But hold on, I thought Satan was already in hell.
So right, and if you walk around, you see more and more homeless, and more homeless Edomites. The curses are falling upon them, man. All right, look at the way the Most High is killing them all over the planet, man, with so-called natural disasters, man. Hey, San Bernardino, Santa Barbara, man. That's a predominantly Edomite town, man, out in California. That's where a lot of wealthy Edomites live, man. The average home is in Santa Barbara. The average home is 1.5 million.
Damn.
All right, and so those were like $3 million, $4 million homes that got swallowed up by that mud, and it killed all them people, man. It was 17 dead that night, and then they said 43 still unaccounted for. They're dead.
Yeah, they gone.
And it's probably more
He
than
gone.
that, because you're not even counting the one who was tricking off, the people who were committing adultery. You know, because that's all they do in California. Believe me, I lived out there. That's all.
Californication.
Right. That's all Californians do is commit
Swing.
adultery, man. They into that shit heavy, man.
Swallowed up by the
Swing.
earth.
Right. Because damn, when you go out with a woman in California, you probably get laid the first night you meet her, man.
That's right.
Why you think they made a song about? Wish they all could be
You're a California girl.
Right.
Man. Hotel
Because all them
California.
bitches is gone. You know? The married ones too. All right? Now get that, keep going, brother.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee.
That's how you know it's a man. All right? It said, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee. That's how you look at someone when you know they lying.
Squinting.
You know you squinting at them. Go ahead.
And consider thee, saying, is this the man?
Is this the man?
Right. More importantly,
All right? So no. So is this the man? Satan is a man. All right? Lucifer is a man. All right? Satan means adversary, human adversary.
human kind.
All right? They're the adversary of who? The Israelites. And their power. All right? Go ahead.
Is this the man that made the earth to tremble? That did shake kingdoms?
Yep. Go ahead.
That made the world as a wilderness?
And they did make the world as a wilderness, dropping bombs all over the damn place, man, killing people. Always going into somebody else's land. Go ahead.
The son of perdition.
And destroyed the cities thereof?
Yep. It's just wasted cities all over the damn planet, man.
That opened not the house of his prisoners?
Man, that's here in America, man. Got the smallest population of Jakes, but the biggest population of people in prison, man. Okay? And they mostly Jake that's in prison. And all the nations are watching and knowing it and commenting about it.
Yep,
All right?
The guy in,
And the people that live here know it, man. Hey, that one Edom, she might be a Jake, though. That little white chick is always doing them experiments to show the racism in America and the racism of the so-called white man. She was in the college room, and she asked a question to all the Edomites in the room. She told everybody that's white to stand up. And when they stood up, said, how many of you will be willing to trade places with the black people in America and experience their experience? All right? Remain standing.
Everybody said
Everybody sat down. Right? And she said the fact that none of you are standing is evidence that you know of the plight that they're going through. And yet you do nothing about it. And everybody, they all had that dumbfounded look on them. They all was cut. Right? The fact that, right, you know, she said the fact that nobody's standing up, because meaning that you're aware of what they're going through. You know it. You know what they're experiencing. You know it's unfair. You know it's unrighteous. You know that they purposely get taken through the ringer, man. That they're the first fired and the last hired. All right? That they're mistreated. That there's two systems of law. One for color and one for non-color. You're aware of that. You know it. Okay? I know her legs got to be cold. Then again, maybe she's not.
She's the Edomite. Can I precept you real quick, Elder?
Go ahead, brother.
Just about Esau, Satan and the man part. This is Malachi 1:14. But cursed be the deceiver which hath in his flock a male. Alright? And voweth a sacrifice unto the Lord a corrupt thing. For I am a great king, saith Yahweh of hosts, and my name is dreadful among the heathen. Alright? Because it said, cursed be the deceiver, devil, alright? That's what deceiver means. Alright? Who have in his flock a male. Who's the male human counterpart of spiritual Satan? Esau, Edom.
Exactly.
All right? And it says who sacrificeth a vowed thing. What did Cain do? All right? So even going back then, all right? The physical counterpart of spiritual Satan are you Edomites, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Come on, brother, all the way till you get to like 22.
This is back in Isaiah chapter 14 and 18. All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, every one of his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable, but thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch.
Right, because the other kings of the other nations, man, are eventually going to be able to rule over their people. They're going to be tributaries unto us, but they're going to be rulers there. What's up, brother?
Right now.
Hey, good, brother. But hey, and that's beautiful, man.
What's up, Jake?
Brother saying, what's up, Jake?
He the only one who can say it today. Every other nigga scoffed us, man.
Allah, you how about Shemai, man?
Con.
Hey, but you know, it's going to show you that all the other kings, all the other nations are gonna eventually go back to their lands, man. They're gonna get that, you know, they're all gonna go back to their lands. They're gonna
Go back to their quarters.
Right, they're gonna go back to the places where the Lord told them to be, and they're gonna rule under their people. All right, and they're gonna follow our ways, man. They're gonna be tributaries, but they get to be kings over their lands, man. And live according to the law. That's when we become the light bearers to all nations. That's when that part happens, man. Not before.
When they come up to Jerusalem and worship, man.
Right, exactly.
All right.
Because it's gonna be an honor to have your badass daughter, you know.
I just said that earlier.
Be with the man of the Lord. Be with an Israelite man.
Shit.
Right?
Give them
They're
away,
gonna be trying
bro.
to get more faith, right? Because I get right. Hey, think about it. The aristocrats, the elites of their lands is gonna be always trying to marry off one of their daughters to an Israelite, because that's why wouldn't you? So you can gain more favor. Because now because her children, now you're trying to make that relation, that connection, and all that kind of mess. You know, they're gonna become concubines, should we say?
Right.
All right, because they can't be wives. They're gonna be concubines.
They can't birth children,
Right. But you understand what I'm saying? They're trying to gain favor.
That's it. Yeah, your daughter pleased me well, so
Right,
you know.
right. You know, I come to your land, and then, you know, we do business, etc., etc.
Right.
You know, and then you offer me a parting gift.
That's it.
You know, and it's like, oh, okay, I'll take that.
Can I precept you quick? Albert?
Absolutely, brother.
Because like you said, man, eventually, even on this side, they're going to start to go back into their own land, man. Like the scripture say, I don't know where it's at right now, but it says that every man should go back into his own quarter.
That's in Isaiah 13th chapter.
This is Isaiah 13 and 14. It says, and it shall be as a chased roe and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people and flee every one into his own land. All right? So eventually that's going to happen. And when we actually get the kingdom, all you other heathens are going to actually get your certain land that Yahweh has, you know, proportion for you or whatnot. And like the elders say, man, you guys are going to be happy to give your daughters to an Israelite man. That's going to be a gift unto you. Damn, my daughter got, especially one of the elect.
Oh yeah.
Damn, my daughter got one of the prophets, man. I'm proud, man. All right. Hey, and guess what? We're gonna be cool with you other nations after that 1,000 years, man. All right. I'm gonna be happy as hell to be popping your damn woman, man. All right. And your grandchildren gonna be Israelites. Go ahead, man.
This is back in Isaiah chapter 14, and I'm going to read 19 over. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet.
All right, and that's talking about the death of Esau, but go ahead.
Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people.
Yep.
The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned.
Right, shall never be renowned. Renowned, man.
Renowned.
Go ahead.
Prepare slaughter for his children.
Right, so your seed is never going to be renowned, and prepare slaughter for your children. You can't ignore these scriptures and bring out only the love scriptures there. J witnesses, go ahead.
Prepare slaughter for his children.
Right.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
For the iniquities of their fathers, man.
Yeah, vocab, what about that, man?
All right.
You ain't gonna break that shit down, man. Hey, they gotta fucking pay for what they did to us, man. According to the Ezekiel 25 and 14, all right? what they did to us, Obadiah 1 and 10, Amos 1 and 11, all right? But see, you and James White ain't gonna deal with that shit, man.
Nope.
You fucking Pastor D, you tap dancing assholes, man. Y'all ain't gonna deal with the truth of the Bible, man.
No, and the funny thing too, all these other Israelite camps, ain't nobody battling with these people who are scoffing against the truth, man. It's coming up against the gospel. All they can do is make videos about us.
Right.
So who's really
And they say that we making videos about them. We making videos to defend the gospel.
Yep.
And now we're defending the gospel against these heathens. And ain't none of you joining on to the battle, man. You know what? Because you're not spiritually, the Lord ain't dealing with you. That's why.
opposition?
And it's just not only that. These guys that came up with these 10 things to know before you encounter the Hebrew Israelites, or they just want to make us black so bad, all right? But nevertheless, the people who are who came up with that, and with the coon that they got leading the charge for them, they didn't come up with those 10 questions because of ISUPK. They didn't come up with those 10 questions because of IUIC, all right? Or because of HODC or HOI. Definitely not because of ITR. Right?
All, man.
They came up with those questions to try to defend against this gospel because of the men of GMS and the brethren that teach the likewise doctrine, man. Right? Because we're the ones where you see all the videos, all the hardcore back and forth, going back and forth over the scriptures, man.
Gates of the nobles.
And all the and in the gates of the nobles, man. Well, you see all the contention, man. Well, all the agents on the comment boards, man. Hey, Max Radakatsky,
that asshole.
and Fred Roper, and We Are the People. They're not going on ITR channels. Why? They ain't got no truth, man. They're not going right. They're not going on IUIC. The threat to this so-called man society is the truth that's being taught by the men of GMS, man,
Right.
and the brothers that teach the likewise doctrine. Period.
Right. You guys talking about 10 questions. Listen, there's only one question you should be concerned with. How is your ass gonna be destroyed? That's nuclear fire, man. All right? With all that damn stuff. Go ahead, okay?
Yeah, so they didn't come up with those 10 questions because of anybody but us, man. Why? Because we got the truth, man. All right? Amos 3 and 7. We got the truth, man. It was given unto us, man. All right?
I got you. This is Amos, 3rd chapter, 7th verse. Surely Yahweh thy power have done nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
Right, he revealeth his secrets unto the servants, the prophets, man. All right? And you can't go to theologian school, all right, to become a prophet. The Lord didn't reveal it unto the school of theology, man.
Yep.
He didn't reveal it unto cathedral, unto the into the halls of the Vatican. You know,
I was right about to say that.
they weren't revealed the secrets, man. The secrets were given unto the prophets, and the spirit of prophets is subject to the prophets. The prophets were the Israelites, man, and they're back again, standing in their light, doing what they're supposed to do, man. Thus said the Bible, man. Okay? Thus said the Bible, thus said the Lord, man.
I'm gonna say this, Elder. This is how you know this is the truth. We literally said that way before the Elder got here, and he said the exact same serious. That's why I said,
Israelite brothers.
so is you.
Peace. That's right, brother.
So are you.
I was just talking to the other Hebrew Israelite brothers down
Con.
there. Y'all the same nation, like?
We all the same nation,
Different
brother.
sect. Okay, that's right. That's right.
The same spirit, same body, man. We different members, same spirit. It's
Hey,
only
brother,
one
but don't
doctrine,
never
one
put
truth, man.
down the minister, man. Minister
Farrakhan?
Farrakhan. Yeah.
Man, fuck
Don't-
Farrakhan.
No,
Fuck
brother.
Farrakhan.
Your brothers ain't say that when they was there to help him when he
I'ma
first
say it
started
again.
back the nation.
Let me tell you
Go
this,
ahead.
Your
brother.
elders was there and helped that brother.
Let me tell you this, brother.
Don't do that, brother.
Let me tell you this, brother.
Not your brothers. That
I-
when the shit go down, they're gonna be there for you, and I think
No, they
I
not,
believe
brother.
you gonna be there for them, brother.
Hell no.
Yes,
No,
you is.
but let me tell you this though,
Yes,
brother.
you is,
if
brother.
you're not
Who's my brother?
teaching the people the truth, then you're lying to them. Farrakhan know we're the Israelites. I heard him say it out of his own mouth right in front of me.
Say that again.
Farrakhan said when I was right in front of him over 10 years ago
Uh-huh.
that he knew that he taught that the Negroes here in America are the real Jews in the Bible.
Children of
All right?
Israel.
They're the children of
Right,
Israel.
right.
The children of Israel don't follow Allah. The children of Israel follow Yahweh. Allah is a Hebrew.
Allah is a term, a name.
But you can't
But
just
you
teach any
name
name.
him. You name him one name.
No, but he got only
They
one
name
name.
him Allah.
Okay, well hold on, brother.
Jehovah name him Jehovah.
Hold on, brother. Those are wrong names.
Okay,
Listen
well,
to me. Listen to me.
He's only
when
one.
when a
I
person
feel
is
like
a
you
Muslim,
could call him what you want to
no,
call
you
him.
can't.
That's
bro.
on you.
But listen to me. Listen to me, brother. Let me explain something.
Go
to
ahead.
you.
Go ahead.
All right. Look, when you go into the Bible, when you're a Muslim, do you not? What part of the curriculum of being a Muslim is believing in the Bible, right?
Muslim is one who submits his will to do the will
And
of God. That's all a Muslim is.
So once again,
them people over there ain't Muslims, brother.
listen to me, man. We're not worrying about the people.
Them
over there.
people over there in the East,
I'm
they
talking
not
to you.
Muslims.
Brother,
We're
I'm
talking
talking-
about the nation of
Brother,
Islam.
I'm talking to you right now.
Go ahead, brother.
All right?
Go ahead.
A Muslim, so if a Muslim means to submit,
Total submission
well,
to
if
the
it
will
means
of
that,
the
then
Most High.
part of that, part of submitting yourself to the Most High is believing on His Word. And I know that Muslims believe in the Bible. Farrakhan teaches from the Bible, all along.
right.
All right. Now here's where the problem comes in. When you go into the Quran, you know the Quran tells you at least 3 or 4 places. I know one of them is in the Book of Cal. All right.
Okay.
That the children of Israel, that they're to return to their God and their power. It also tells you in the Quran. It also tells you in the Quran too that the children of Israel is the preeminent race and they are to be followed. So, and yet he teaches with the Israelites, but yet he's following another doctrine, another way. Now, when you and then believing in the Bible is part of the Muslim way.
Okay.
No, well now when you go into the Bible, the Lord has one name.
Now, what if the whole nation
Listen.
of Islam come into a growth? No, listen, I understand what you're saying. Come into a growth and then come and unite with you.
Then that means that they're gonna drop their ways and start calling themselves Hebrew Israelites, what they
Okay.
really are.
Okay.
They can't run
But
around
why
calling
you
themselves
think
Muslims.
Elijah Muhammad, he started the people off in Islam because of their condition? It was a systematically thing to start them off, but once they
They were looking for a black identity, man. 'Cause
once
they didn't
go,
want to deal with
right,
Christianity.
once they go
And I get
into a
that.
growth that they're going, it'll come about, man.
But
That's why I say, but before everything, if fire jump with these crackers or whatever,
Because it's
they're
gonna go
they
down.
gonna stand by you, and I'm quite sure you will stand by them.
Well, they
you
Israelites.
set
So,
all that other stuff aside.
But Malcolm said it before he died. Because you gotta understand, when Abba Bivens got killed by some Muslims,
right.
all right?
Abba Bivens.
Who was that?
He was
Oh,
a very
you
important
see,
man
you
that
get into
started
that
off.
history.
Malcolm
man.
X?
No.
Oh.
Abba Bivens learned from Malcolm X. Learned from Abba Bivens that he was a Hebrew Israelite.
Right.
As a matter of fact, that's might be one of the reasons why they killed Malcolm, because he was coming with a different message.
Right, because he
The
had
government
But
killed
listen,
Malcolm.
Of course
listen,
they did.
At the end of the conversation, Malcolm stood up and he said, in the future days, it's going to be men on the corners, like you see us, and they're going to have the truth. He didn't say the Muslims going to have the truth. Because when you go to the Quran and you read the Surah, it tells the children of Israel to return unto their God. Because the Muslim faith was set up by the Roman Catholic Church.
This is true.
All right? You got to get into that history, man.
Yeah.
All right? That's Roman Catholicism. Because when you go into Muhammad killed a lot of Israelites because they didn't want to convert. That's why you got the holy wars. That's where you get Romeo and Juliet from, man.
It was convert or die. And that's the thing. You got to understand. Not only that, the Muslims also put the Israelites into captivity.
Right.
So the only reason people
don't know all that knowledge.
Well, see, that's what I'm talking
what
about.
you gotta
man.
learn, man.
So the Muslims,
Gotta do
the
research.
Muslims put the. As a matter of fact, the Muslims built the slave ships that brought us over here, and the
I know.
fake Jews owned
know.
them.
I
So
know.
the fake Jews own the ships.
Right, they financed
And
them.
so, and the Muslims built them, so they helped them. All right.
Right.
A lot of the slaves that came over here had both Hebrew and Islamic names.
Right.
All right.
And the Surah tells you to believe in the prophets of Israel.
There it is, brother.
But who did the prophets of the Israel follow?
They followed
The
the
God
Bible.
in this book.
And then
Most High, right.
and then this book right here. Get Isaiah 34:16, man.
I know when Minister Farrakhan was rebuilding the work of the Nation of Islam, there was Hebrew Israelites standing by his side.
Can I read this real quick?
Read that. Read
Hey,
that, brother.
this is now because you said they are brothers. No, they not. This is although we have
They
the
are
same,
brothers in the flesh,
God.
but they not our brothers in the faith, and they need to be in the
Oh,
faith.
yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Go ahead.
This is
I hear you.
Mark 3:33. And he answered unto them, saying, Who is my mother? Who is my brethren? And he looked round about unto them which were about him, and said, Behold, my mother, my brethren. For whosoever do the will of Yahweh, the same is my brother,
Right,
my
and
sister,
Yahweh is the
and my
true
mother.
name of the Father.
Right.
Allah is just a Hebrew word which means power. It means power. It don't mean nothing else.
Yahweh.
His name
How
is
you say it?
Yahweh.
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 Right, you know the Native Americans used to chant it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because they were our
okay,
people,
right,
man.
right.
All right? So
Right.
they would say it. Someone would say your head was short. Someone would say your head was shot.
That was in their
but
language.
they were saying it because they are people, man. We're the same people.
The native.
All right? Yeah.
They
because
call the red man.
They called so I
Red
called them
man
the
is
red
called
man.
cat-
They
yeah.
were the red man. The real red man is the so-called white man.
White man, right.
All right. The natives that were red were painting themselves red for war, man. All right. They were called copper color. You put a penny on your hand, it looks almost like you.
Right.
Just like so, they were copper color. They were brown people, man. And when you look at the relics and the images of them from 200 or 300 years ago, they were really dark, man. The
What you
ones
think
today.
about them Jehovah people?
You mean the
Jehovah
Jehovah
Witness?
Witnesses?
Yeah.
BS.
Man, they're a joke, man. They're a joke. Hey, that like that name. Look, the letter J didn't even exist until 1634.
Right. And
Come
they
on,
eat
man.
swine.
And that's a fact. So that's a fact. That's anyone can look that up on their phone, man.
Yeah.
The letter J was
J.
not invented
Yeah,
until
right,
1634.
Hey, God
So-
bless you.
All right,
How
brother.
you say it again?
Hey, Yahweh, brother.
Yahweh. Yahweh.
Yahweh and his son's name is Yahweh Shai, who the world
Yahweh
called
Shai.
Jesus Christ, man. All right?
Come on,
All right, boss.
just for edification's sake, bring it out anyway.
This is Isaiah chapter 34 and 16. Seek ye out of the book of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai and read. No one of these shall fail.
Right, it says seek ye out of the book of this book, man. Out of the book of Yahweh and read, man. It didn't say seek ye out of the book of the Quran. All right? You know, the Quran is going to be good to you to light campfires with, man. Use as toilet paper. Real talk, man. All right? The book is worthless and it has no value, man. Once the book tells you, especially once you know you're an Israelite, that's the thing, man. Like I said, I was set right in front of Farrakhan because I was invited. All right? The same year I came into the truth. Because my homie that came up with me, he's Chicago PD, all right? When we came up together, and you know, and I'm telling him we the Israelites, and he talking all this Muslim stuff. So we went and we sat down at this breakfast place. It's not there anymore on 87th, all right? Right where we used to teach. There used to be a breakfast spot right there. He brought all his books and I brought mine, and I smashed them. And so I smashed him, all right? So, you know, but that was my homie. So, you know, he was like, damn, I mean, I didn't even know all, you know. So cause I had a stack of books and he came with like 2 books. I came with like 8 books, man. And I went in proving all this history.
I came with more truth than you.
Right. And plus my Bible, of course.
Right.
And so we talked some more, and he said, okay, well, I'll come out there and stand there and listen to the Israelite thing if you come and see the minister. So I said, okay. I said, all right, I'll do that, because that was my homie.
Okay.
You know, so I went and sat there, and this was about a good 11 years ago, all right? And I sat there in front of the minister, all right? He came and sat with me, because he like high up there now, so he actually right there with the minister.
Right.
All right? So he came and sat with me, and while he was sitting with me, while the minister say that the Negro in America was the real Jew, and as soon as he said it, I just looked at him.
Right.
And he just kept, and you know how you know somebody's looking at you?
Yeah.
He just kept looking straight ahead, like he didn't know that I was all in his face, like
Right.
I was like, well, basically, it was that why we should just both get up right now. You grow your hair, you grow your beard, and you come stand with me.
That was his time.
But that ain't what he did though.
Time the chance happens to us all. He had his chance to come, but hey, he chose his path.
But yeah, so we sitting right there, man. And then the funny thing was, about maybe 4 years later, Farrakhan came out and said we were the Edomites.
Yeah.
Then he got right, and then he got so much flack over that. he changed back and said, "No, we really are the Israelites."
Hey, because I want to say Malcolm was so bad, but Malcolm, because you're standing right here, Malcolm, he said he gave the Valley of Dry Bones, man. All right, that's only found in the Bible. Because after a while, Malcolm started to get the truth, and when him and King conversed, he eventually got on King, man, because King knew his dream was a fucking lie, man.
Yep.
And that's why they off Malcolm, all right? Because eventually he literally
they both
denounced
died.
it,
They
man.
both died not long after that meeting.
Right.
When they had that meeting, man, Malcolm was gone shortly after that, and then they got rid of King with his
Right.
fruity self. Not much longer, man.
And that's the truth, man. Because those was prominent figures in the so-called black community.
And this is true. And even though they had King in their pocket, so they thought, man, they were afraid that if he ever said something opposite, man, he had gotten too much power.
Exactly, man. So you gotta off a nigga like that, man.
Right. Because all it took for him to say, you know, no, we're not turning our cheek no more. Next time they hit you, you hit them back 3 times.
Right.
You know?
Because you know what? Imagine this. Although Obama is not an Israelite, imagine if you said, hey, you Negroes in America are Israelites. Man, every nigga would have listened to him, man.
Yeah.
You know what type of shit that would have did, man? Come on, man. That's why they had to do what they had to do, man.
And then Malcolm started dropping them hints. In that last speech that he went over the mountaintop, and
Right.
I'm not gonna go with you, he was dropping hints, man. Because what happened? Moses walked the children of Israel to the land, to the promised land, and didn't go in. He went and saw it and showed it to him. I get to see it with you, but I don't get to go. You know? And he was basically he was referencing himself to that. He was dropping hints, man. All right? And then they got rid of him, man. All right? And you know, and rumor is that it might have been Jesse that pulled the trigger, but who knows? You know? I don't know how much truth it is to it, but I can believe it though. Because he sure did come into power shortly after that. Jesse became a prominent figure, and it was strange the way the blood spatters and the way it all happened. It never really did add up, you know.
Well, the scripture you wanted, you know?
You told me, I don't know what the elder wanted. I was in Isaiah from him. I had to ask 4 for you.
Oh, about the
when you
name?
know the Isaiah, we got to where it's gonna be no more their children and all that.
Yeah.
Did we get to that?
I didn't finish that verse.
Well, let's finish that and then damn, that's me.
Yeah, go ahead, get what the elder wants.
Spinner right there.
This is back in Isaiah 14. This is Isaiah 14 to 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Yeah, we back on you Edomites. Okay? Yeah, so hey, so that's the end of you, man. All right? That's the end of you. You this is it, man. You know? You know, like I always tell you, you Edomites, when they ask you, what am I supposed to do then, bro? What am I supposed to do? Hey, live it up, man. You know? Right, snort your coke, you know, do your gay shit, you know, pop your mollies, whatever it is you do. Right, you know, your animal sex, whatever, you know, whatever it is that you do what you Edomites do, man.
Hey, this is his
You know, get white boy drunk, as they say. All right, or white boy wasted, right? Get white boy wasted, man. Go ahead and do that shit. You know, have your fun, man. Because this is it, man. You know.
Yep. And like the scripture say, this is your due of heaven and earth, man. This is yours. This is your voluptuousness. This, what's that? Second Wisdom of Solomon, the second chapter.
And notice too, now that you're saying that, how quickly it's declining. Man, the way these stores are shutting down, we gonna have a camp on every block.
Shit. God,
all right.
Well, this week alone, you had what? A Sam's Club.
We have 650 stores nationwide, at about an average of 175 employees each store. That's over 100,000 people that are without work, man. And some of those people, they got children, they got car payments, they got mortgages, they got alimony, child support, whatever it is, man. And now they don't have a way to support themselves
It
anymore.
shows how much they care about you. They ain't let the employees get the last of the food.
They ain't let them know.
Right,
They showed up to imagine you. This is work for you.
Yeah.
And you get off the train, come up the you like. And look in there. All it is ladders and empty. They clean it. What the fuck was this anyway? They clean this bitch out. What was this? I don't even remember.
Didn't tell them not to come to work. Didn't even.
I mean, right there. What the hell was this?
Didn't on the slide deliver food to their house.
No,
because
what
they're not
store
gonna be
was
working
this
no
we
more.
in front of?
I have no idea.
I forget. I don't even remember,
It was
man.
the store.
It was.
Right next
Yeah,
to
of course.
Champs. But I don't know.
But wow.
But what's crazy, the inside scoop to that Sam Club,
Yeah.
my girl gave it to me. They said they let the people know 2 days before they shut down. They came to work, ready to work. Oh yeah, in 2 days the store is closing. You know what type of man? Do you know?
Man, you know they stole all
man,
kind of shit.
I would have been pissed off, man. We don't smoke,
Fuck you,
man.
what you gonna do?
We don't smoke, man. You shouldn't be smoking either, bro. Go ahead. Is that in the bar?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
No,
Go ahead. I was gonna curse his ass. He is as his fool,
You
man.
got your nerves.
Go ahead. I'll back to what the elder one, man. Hey, but hey, that goes back to the scriptures. The sound of grinding is gonna be low, man. All right.
Matter of fact, get that.
Grind. I'll grab it, man. Ecclesiastes, man.
Yeah, no, you good on that. Yeah.
God, this is Ecclesiastes. We'll start with 12. I know it's 12 and sound of grind. Here we
Shall
go.
cease.
This is Ecclesiastes 12. And I'm starting with verse 3 and then go to 4. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of grinding is low.
The door is shut in the streets, man.
Damn.
Literally.
Literally.
Whatever was in this place, they cleaned it out. They even took fixtures out the ceiling. Because it's nothing but it's just a couple ladders in there, man. Look like they were trying to take. Is that a heating unit? In
Trying to take the
ceiling?
ducking unit.
Is that a heating ceiling? That's a heating unit.
That's a heating system.
Yeah, so they were trying to snatch them heating systems out.
Trying to take the heating system and the duct units.
Hey, you know.
And he shall rise up, the voice of a bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low,
And
man.
there it is, and the daughter of music is brought low, man. All right, I was teaching my class, my kickboxing class, man, and the Cardi B song came on, man, and even the white girls start shaking their titties and shit, man. They just stopped. They literally, it's like they were in a trance when that song came on.
Wow.
They stopped kickboxing and started dancing.
It's
I'm
abuse.
like, what the hell is this? Right.
demon, man.
That
I didn't even
demon
know,
trance.
you know how you just put on a music list? So I just put on something just for some noise. And that song came on and they all lost their damn mind, man. It's like they were in a trance.
You got a question?
I was like, yeah, I was like, what the hell is going on?
It was a spectacle, bro.
We a spectacle. We made a spectacle.
Are you not, man?
She was like, take me over to BBC. And he was like, okay, baby.
Hey, are you not entertained? Shit.
Yeah, that was weird.
All right.
Maybe they came from the place ain't never seen no people with brown skin in person, only on TV.
Hey, but guess what? That's how they gonna look when they see the strangeness of our salvation.
Oh shit.
What's going on?
Is this who we had in derision?
Right.
Hey,
Yeah, they gonna be
God.
right, and they shows you a good depiction of that in that movie.
Skyline.
Not that one, but what was the other one? The
It's
evil,
the two. They got two.
the wicked comedy one.
Shit.
This is the
End
end or
days or
whatever.
some
the
shit
end.
like that, man.
Yeah.
This is the end.
Oh,
Yo.
yeah, I remember
They would
that.
have beamed up.
Got beamed up. Hell yeah.
So they gonna smoke weed and
Hey, man, fuck that. That's what Esau think,
And
man.
other people was getting put to death violently and bloody and shit.
It's gonna be something.
Right. They gonna be trying to figure out why is all these niggas and spiggers
Going up.
skins
Hey, get that in Wisdom Solomon.
going up. They gonna be trying to figure it out, man.
I got you.
Is this who we had in
Derision.
derision, man? All right. And like Wisdom of Solomon 2 say, man. All right. Let's prove and see if he's the son of the Most High. guess what, nigga? We are.
Yeah.
We are the bond. We are the sons of Yahweh, man.
And they know it. They already know it, man. Okay?
And you guys gonna find out the hard way, man. All right? That you touched the apple of Yahweh's eye, man.
Right, and see, the problem is that Esau can no longer control the narrative. And when he can control the narrative, he can keep us lost and wicked and lost in the sauce and not clinging on to our heritage and to our power, man. But now, there's too many of us waking up, man. The internet is saturated.
Internet's a motherfucker.
This internet is saturated with our message, man. Not the internet, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you turn, this Hebrew Israelite shit getting thrown in your. Well, I'm not gonna say shit, but it's Hebrew Israelite information being thrown in your face, man.
Even walking down the street,
you can't even duck and dodge it, man. Now you got goon ass thugs in the hood talking about they the chosen now.
Yeah.
rapping about it.
People on trains, right? I hear people talking about it all the time, man. And the word Edomite,
Yup.
is becoming a common word now.
It's in the Urban Dictionary.
All right, okay.
Oh shit.
And they tell you what an Edomite is.
So that word has not been used for 1,000 years, man, thousands of years, and now that word is back. Okay.
So the punishment that goes with it.
They call us Edomites. No, because you are. It's like Joanna, gave a testimony how he was on the train with another brother, and and they was talking back and forth. You know how loud Joanna is.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, brother, these Edomites. And he said, and then all the Edomites got off the train and got on the next train.
Oh, that's us.
That's us. Gotta go. Exit stage left.
Right. So that means that they were very aware. Because they weren't saying white people and crack. He said, yeah, man, these damn Edomites and these Edomites, and they were sitting there getting frustrated. And when the train stopped, they all got up and got off the train and was getting on the train, the other cars.
Hey, who got one of those fancy phones?
Yeah.
Like, who hinted at work? Just go to the Urban Dictionary and type in Edomite, man. Because, the Urban Dictionary is like nigga shoes, man. The hood shit.
Well, Edomites like to use it.
Well, kind. And that
They
definition
think
is
it's
in
funny
there, man.
to go explore what the Negroes
It's
are
like
talking
I
about.
said, on the racial slur website, they list Edomite as a slur for a so-called white man.
A slur.
A slur, but that's his happen.
Wow.
That's his biblical
Like it's supposed to
name.
be a byword. Now the
That's it,
byword
that's
is
it.
a fucking red man or white man.
Right.
Your actual
Caucasian.
name is a fucking Adamamia, which is Edomite, man.
Yeah.
All right?
Right, so how's a word
Waste
in the
of the way,
Bible a
man.
slur word?
Right.
Right.
That's your
It's a racial
nationality.
slur.
Con. You got that wisdom of Solomon?
Con. It's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 2. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
And they are. This terrifies them, man. As a matter of fact, I did a video called "This Truth Horrifies Edomites," and man, the comments on that, man, I still remember the one the twin fam left. He was like, man, these Edomites is losing their minds on the comment board. They was right because they was all butthurt, man. Yeah, I did a video called "This Truth Horrifies Edom," and it does, man. And they was on the comment board mad as hell, man. Hey, but it ain't my fault you was born an Edomite. You got to run around the earth calling yourself white and living it up, and now you found out.
Yep.
Hey, y'all had a good run, man. You had a good run.
You had from the 1400s all the way up to the
Yeah, and then even before that, you had your time from the Greeks, from Alexander,
Right.
all the way up to Rome. You had a good run, man.
Hey, the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Hey, you had a great kingdom. Honestly, it still was the beauty of the kingdoms. So guess what? You had your fucking heaven. But guess what? Our heaven is gonna be better than your fucking heaven, and our heaven is gonna be your hell, nigga. Right?
Like you said, that TV show Happy Days, based on the 50s, 60s. Hey, we're gonna have happier days when the kingdom come at us.
And that was a happy days for Esau, because they were living good at that time, man. All right, they had all the best jobs. Okay, they had 2 and 3 cars in their house.
Wife was even working.
They had 2 cars and a boat. Wife didn't have to work.
The food wasn't perfect.
Right, the food was clean.
The water was clean.
Food wasn't polluted. Yeah, well, it was, but not as bad as it is now.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Now,
You know?
Esau became mercy over
he-
years. But go ahead,
They had that either. Go ahead.
start at one and then run it down. Because what the elder just said, they're going to be terrified. Well, they terrified right now. Go ahead.
It's like in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the faces of such as have afflicted him.
Hey, like the brother was saying, in the 50s and 60s, they would have killed us for
It'd
saying
be
one
one
of
of us
us.
from every tree out here.
Just like you said, every camp, bro.
And look, it had a slice of apple pie.
Right, for every light pole, every tree, it'll be a jig hanging, man.
That's
Hey,
it.
leave it up to the prophets. We'd have been talking shit while we was hanging.
Right. Right. Ain't that what my man Caesar told him in the movie? He said, after you hang me, kiss my ass.
Yeah, right. You didn't kill me.
Right, kiss my dead ass, nigga. I'm dying, but kiss my
Hey,
ass.
that Cicero made cut their ass.
Oh,
so they
Cicero,
died.
con.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, right, and after you hang me, kiss my ass. Right.
Fuck you. We gonna assault your ass after death. Go ahead.
Yeah, knowing Esau, they probably popped him.
Yep. Now that you say it, yep. Go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the faces of such as have afflicted him, and
Right.
made no accounts of his labors. When they see,
And who has afflicted us? Read Psalms 83 on your own time, man. So not only we getting on Edom, we get on all you nations, man. Because what one nation has not had their hand in our spoil, man? All right? Every last one of you guilty, man.
Yep.
All right?
And y'all benefited from it. And the other nations came over here and licked our swords, man.
Yup. You
Okay.
fucking dogs, man. All right? Ain't no other time in history we could have did this. But guess what? We got the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah on us, so we can do this. And guess what? You Edomites, you Rothschilds, you Rockefellers, you ain't gonna do shit about this
And
shit,
you
man.
know what? The Lord set this up until he shuts it down because ain't no other group to come out and do what we doing. All right? I guarantee you, man, if it was a group of, when the KKK get together, all right, not that we on no kind of level like that, all we doing is teaching the Bible, all right? We're not here threatening, you know, to do anything. We're just telling you what the Lord's gonna do. But I guarantee you, if the KKK come and stand on the corners, they gotta get permits and shit. Right? Right? The Lord set this up, man. This was ordained. This was written to happen. And his prophets will stand on the corners, and people will walk by and ignore them. All right, and act like they not there. Okay, and then the judgment would come, man. It said right. He said that they're right. They would go out on the highways and byways and tell the word to the people as they walk by, ignoring them, and then death is going to come to them. The Lord always sends a prophet before the destruction, man. All right, and they even show you that in their movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's always the crazy one that nobody wants
It's
to
that
listen
crazy
to,
one
man.
that nobody wants to listen to. It's like when you watch that movie, The Mist. The one chick that said there is a God. And there's only one God, the God of Israel. And he said he's a vengeful God. And we mocked him for far too long. Right? And he wants blood. And that's exactly what he got. And them creatures and beasts came out of that mist and was fucking them people up, man.
New things, newly created.
Newly created.
Hey, like
the little bitch got a stung in the neck, and the neck swelled up and choked out.
Man, but just like
close up all her windpipe and shit.
Just like 2012, you had the nigga prophesying, nobody believed him. And even when the fire came, he said it was glorious. He laughed at the shit.
Yeah.
He knew it. When you watch Armageddon,
He was like, I was right.
Hey, when you watch Armageddon, you had the black dude with the sign on. Yeah, one in the grip. I forget his name. Eddie Griffin. He had the sign on. This is the end. All right, and then that big ass meteor hit that fat fucking Hawaiian nigga, and he had his dog. He was still alive. He was just like he was still there. All right, because he knew what was gonna happen, man. All right, go ahead.
Yes, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 2. Verse 2.
Them niggas gonna die, they scoffing.
Man, I looked right, man. That's the spirit you popped it off too, man. Go ahead.
Right, they scoffing the brother for the Edomites. All right, but go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 2. But Lord, kill you fucking niggas, man. Says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. They shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
Yep, they're gonna be amazed, man, when them chariots show up. Hey, because they call on your local news channel, they call them UFOs. All right, Channel 7 right down there, Fox and NBC over on the next blocks, a couple blocks up. And then when they run their stories, they'll talk about UFO this and UFOs that. They're not UFOs, they're IFOs. They're identified, and they're called the chariots of Israel. All right, and they're gonna bring both salvation and destruction, man. All right, they're not necessarily in that order, but they bring in both, man. All right, they're gonna bring salvation and destruction. As you see, our people are gone, man. All right.
Hey, you Negroes are Israelites, man. You Negroes are Israelites according to the Bible. We're gods, we're kings. I mean, I would say nigga, but I'll try to give it to another way where you can receive it.
Nah, you should have said nigga.
Well, they just proved that they
Them
niggas.
niggas gonna die, man.
Right, with their pants down,
man.
man.
Bald-faced nigga in the cold with his booty
Well,
out.
it's too fucking
It's
cold to
It's
have
too
your ass
fucking-
out,
Probably
bro.
selling booty down here.
But see, that's the point, man. We will sit up here and tell a nigga, listen, you're gods, you're kings, you're Israelites. We're the chosen people of the Most High. I didn't say nothing derogatory.
Right.
That's why I said Negroes. I don't want to say nigga to offend the nigga. But
He's a
he
nigga.
looked back, well, okay. They don't consider, man. And that's why we say fuck Jake, man.
Because
If
all
you-
Jake
man.
want, if you're a fag, they want a blunt and a big booty.
Yeah.
They
And
don't
a link
necessarily
card,
have
man.
to be a woman's booty either. They don't get no fucks. Jake out there bad just like Esau. Fucking fags. Right?
Yeah.
They want a damn blunt and a big booty. And they don't care if it's a tranny's ass, long as it's big.
Yeah.
All right? They're right, Connor. Jake ain't shit, man.
Now, I fucking hate Jake. Like Hosea, the 9th chapter, man. I should take my love away from them. I will love them no more. I hate them, man. That's what the Lord said, man. And like King David said, he reiterated, man. I hate them that hate thee. I hate your ass with a perfect hatred, man. I don't give a fuck that you my flesh or my blood, man. But go ahead, back to the point, man. Jake really pissed you off, man.
Yeah, it says,
And you guys gonna be you guys gonna be amazed at our salvation too, man. You 2/3 Israelites, you guys gonna be wondering like, damn, why these niggas getting beamed up? We still, oh shit, the fire.
They ain't gonna have fun in their mouth.
The fire lighted.
Go
They say
ahead.
smoke while you got them.
this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 2. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision.
Right, not sometimes, damn near all the time, man. We've been in so many goddamn captivities, it's ridiculous, man. Last time we had any increment of peace was when King Solomon was ruling. And that was thousands of years ago, man. So we ain't been at peace in a long time, man. All right? So we always been in derision, man. Go ahead. Damn, he walked fast as hell. Go ahead.
Check out that cold.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 3, it says, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor.
It's mad for somebody to be out here with the Bible preaching in the brick code, man. They look at it as, like, damn, these niggas crazy.
They
ain't
bugged
fools.
out. They bugged out.
As I said, we are a spectacle, man. This shit is cool. Hey, this is the best time to fucking battle, man. All right, like the man that killed them two lion, them strong ass Moabites that went down in the snow and killed the lion, nigga. This is the best time to war, man. All right, because even when you go into the native history, when it says many winters ago, when the baby is born in the winter and survived, that's considered a strong baby, man.
Right.
All right? And what's crazy, I ain't shit. I was born in the brick of fucking winter, February, man. All right, this is my shit, man. I love the cold, man, because when you get into the heat of the battle, you're on the front lines. It's warm. Even when you kill a nigga and blood spill on you, that blood is 98.6 degrees, man. So you always warm, man. All right, this is the best battle to be in, man. All right, fuck some gloves, man. Go ahead.
Hey, wait, you go past some J's go out there without no gloves and shit.
Well,
Yeah.
if you, hey, beef, I'm a full-blooded Ruben, man. Yeah, he right. Esau can't have that, bro. But go ahead. Yeah, Malcolm was right, bro. I didn't see it how he seen it, but yeah, he can't have that shit. Go ahead.
It's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 4. We fools!
Right.
Upon his life madness, and his end to be without honor.
Does not the scripture say the spiritual man is mad? And we're mad, man. We're pissed off, man. Especially at all the abominations that has happened. All the atrocities that has happened to our people, man.
And we get the word like mad from it goes back into the old English, because when you get
crazy?
angry, you just snap. And people are like, what's wrong with you?
Are you
Like,
mad?
Are you
Crazy
mad,
man.
Like they said in England, are you mad, bro?
Yeah, you're a madman. You goddamn right we mad. Why not? When you look at the history of, man, hey, somebody give me Obadiah 1 and 10, Amos 1 and 11. When you look at the history of what Esau did, and through the spirit, I got another video I got to upload, but I just got to do all the editing, man. When you go into them slavery days, all that shit, man, that shit will break you down and make you cry, man. Man, we read Maccabees this week. The shit Antiochus did, man. Hey, man, Yahweh Shimei shot kill your ass, man. I want Yahweh Shimei shot to hit that nigga again on this side with that sickness, and then hit your ass with a nuke, man. I hope your shit come through your pores, man.
Today. He back today.
Yeah, you know he is, man. That shit pissed me off, man.
And most likely he in the military, one of those branches of the military.
He in the high seat of the Edomites, man.
Government or something.
Because Esau's whole MO is to make us stop following the Most High, man. So he could be accused of his brethren, man. Hey, fuck you Edomites, you fucking so-called white people, man.
That's right.
Go ahead. Fuck your grandmother, too. Go ahead.
Since you want to say it wasn't you.
Right. Brother, you better wake up to the fact that you're an Israelite, man. Go ahead. You be cold for your hour all you want. Get your ass destroyed.
You go heat up, put that new.
You gonna heat up real quick, man.
Put that new.
Right? What did I even call for?
Amos 1.
Amos 1, you
Right.
have it Obadiah 1 and 2.
Con, man.
What's the matter again? It's a battle like a mother.
See? Them damn gloves. Them goddamn gloves, man. Hey, to you Negroes, I'm dead ass serious, man. We're gods according to the Bible, man.
They don't want to hear.
We're gods according to the Bible, man. Have you ever heard that? You know what a god is? Something much than a human, man. We're the literal sons of who the world ignorantly calls God, man. Like these crackers look at us like we just niggas and shit like that, man. We're the greatest nation on the planet Earth. We built this country, man. I'm gonna get deep with you. We built the fucking universe, man. All right?
You telling the truth. We did build all this.
We built all this shit, man.
But they just credited it.
They credited it.
Yeah.
But on the same token, we walking around, pants sagging, smoking blunts and shit. That shit ain't in the Bible, man. All right?
Yeah.
See, these little dumbass bitches could be wooed off that shit, man. But you really rich up in your mind. All right, because this money, this paper, listen, I'm a chef. I get a little bread, man. At the end of the day, that shit paper, man. Because when this economy crash, there ain't going to be shit. All right? Real money is gold, silver, oil, and shit of that nature. When it comes to the point where money ain't going to be shit, they're going to say, fuck you. That's why they got this Bitcoin and all this shit, this electronic shit. Because they know money ain't shit, man. When you read your dollar bill, it says what? This is a tender of debt. The more money you got, the more debt you get, man. It's just a paperback, man. So I'm just trying to drop that knowledge on y'all that we the Israelites in the Bible, man. And that's why you got these fucking crackers in Israel calling themselves Jews. They ain't the real Jews, man.
Jewish.
They Jewish. If I was to say you girlish, does that mean you a girl or you acting like a girl? Exactly. They acting like the true Jews, man. Well, they try to act like the true Jews.
But they can't do it.
But they ain't, man. And that's the only reason why I came at y'all like that, man. We are the greatest nation on planet Earth. All that BD, GD, fucking four-corner hustle, ladder king shit, crip shit, fuck that shit, man. Because all that gang shit was started to protect us from the fucking cops coming in our community killing us. But now that shit ain't got no structure. You got BDs going against GDs, and GDs come from BDs. They're not supposed to be under the 6, but you niggas fighting each other. I grew up with the goddamn kings under the 5. But the moles and shit, y'all niggas get into it on that shit, man. That shit bullshit, man. How the hell y'all under the 6 with BDs, but I'm into it on these niggas on the next box on BDs, and we shooting at each other, and I know where you live. Hey, nigga, if I want to come kill you, nigga, I ain't gonna shoot right back at you. I'm gonna wait till a year later and come plug your ass, man. And I ain't gonna talk about that shit on the internet, man. I used to be involved in that shit. That shit bullshit, man. Hey, nigga, hey, listen, real shit. Nigga, if it ain't over 50 G's, I ain't gonna kill you. Fuck, that shit small change, man. I used to be involved in all that shit, man. That shit is bullshit, man. And the way these rappers and shit bring that shit out, like Future. That nigga don't drink lean and all that shit. That nigga went to college and all that shit, man. But when niggas hear that shit, like Chief Keef said, Sosa said, man, when he made that album, he said a lot of niggas gonna die over that shit. Over this shit. Cause niggas pop pills, they listen to that shit, and they about to go ride and kill the nigga. On some dumb shit, man.
That's why it is how it is now. That's the only way niggas kill those niggas. When they off shit.
When they off shit, man, this shit, niggas out here down on nothing, but it was crazy. Niggas would get mad when a cracker come shoot a nigga. But you niggas shooting each other every day over what? Nothing? You know how many times I got poked in the hood? Nigga, I live in the hood with you. How much more can I have more than you if I stay in the same hood as you? Nigga, if I got money, I'm gonna live up north. I'm gonna be in one of these goddamn condos downtown, man. But these niggas ain't coming to rob these crackers, man. We robbing each other and we supposed to be brothers, man. That's bullshit. That's why I say, man, you gotta wake up from that bullshit, man. All right,
All right, now. It's good.
Hey, stay up, man.
Take care now.
Y'all be safe out there, man.
What's your name, man?
Hey, I'm Shapaya, man. All right, go ahead, man.
This is Obadiah. This is Obadiah, the 10th verse. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee.
Right, you Edomites, for the shit that you did to us, man. The violence against thy brother, shame is gonna cover you. All right, your skirt gonna be lifted up. All the shit you did to us in slavery, you fed us to alligators, man.
Our babies.
Made purses and coats out of our skin and shit.
Shoot and shit.
Yep.
That's what I say. We're gonna make shoes out you assholes, man. Hey, man, go ahead, man.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Forever. Oh, just for a little bit?
Forever.
Hey, we break that down, ITR. Said forever. You niggas need to read Obadiah again, man. All right? Like how Paul said, them that trouble you, I word that they were cut off. That means killed. Esau, you white people, all right, you so-called white people are going to be killed forever. Destroyed. Eradicated off the face of the planet Earth. Nowhere to be found. Chased away like a dream. Thus saith Job. Thus saith the Bible. Like you guys wanted us to come to naught, you Edomites are literally going to come to naught. Nothing. And whatever the Most High do with your spirit, we see in that day, man. But as far as your race, it's gonna be gone. Nor son, nor nephew. All right? Which means no lineage. Your ass ain't gonna be nowhere around, man. That land gonna be ours. What these other niggas spitting, that's vomit. Go ahead, Doc. Go ahead, Doc. Pull out the Amos 1 and 11.
1:11.
Then get to Ezekiel 25 and 14.
This is Amos chapter 1, verse 11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
Hey, what do Nahum say? All right? The wicked should not be acquitted. All right? Hey, you Edomites ain't gonna get off the hook. Y'all ain't got no lawyer to bail you out, or to give you how do they say a little increment of doubt, man. Maybe he's innocent. Hell no, man. Your ass about to get the death penalty. All right? But you going into the bed chambers. Most definitely. I don't know about your mama, but
No, yeah.
the door.
I saw it going in.
Your mama going to the field and you going into the bed, man.
That's pretty much it.
Go ahead.
Yes, Amos 1:11 says, because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
Hey, even going back to Genesis, what did Esau say? The days come for the mourning of my father, but after that I should kill my brother. He made that pact back then. Now let's go further. Cain and Abel, man. I'm still pissed off about what Cain did to Abel. To me, he still got to pay for that shit, man.
And it was a coward move, because he wasn't even looking at him. He was just minding his own business.
Huh.
And after that, who is looking at their brother to be the attacker?
Nobody, he not expecting it. So he got blindsided. Abel was doing what he was doing in the field. Next thing he woke up in the spiritual world, like, God damn, what the fuck just happened?
Right.
Oh, this dirty motherfucker.
Then you fucking asshole, when Yahweh asks, where's your brother? How should I know? Am I my brother's keeper? Knowing damn well you just slayed your brother, man.
Piece of shit.
All this because he
Cause Yahweh rejected your bitch ass, man.
Done. And as the scriptures say, we brought it out earlier, that a lot of you jakes got that spirit of Esau on you, man. Yeah. You like your father the devil, John 8:44, man. A lot of you jakes are just like him, man. You give Esau a pass, and you'll go after your own brother, man.
Hey, that's the spirit just said that, cause then these two Negroes came up, you know, they in the gang and shit, so I had to, like Paul said, I become all things for all men, so I had to talk to him like what's up, nigga? But like I said, niggas will go rob the same nigga in the hood as you. How much more can I have than you? And if I'm in the hood, right. But you niggas ain't coming to the Gold Coast poking these crackers, man. And all these crackers doing the Gold Coast, and I know it because I work, man. I work where I work.
You already know. I know.
All these dudes do coke. All these expensive ass drugs, man.
Yeah, that's exactly what
I'm talking about high fucking executives at my job do coke because I know a Puerto Rican that sell it to their ass. The nigga came to me and wanted me to sell a couple of motherfuckers. I can't do that.
This dude named Victor, and he was a cook on my job. He was the cook, man. They had the cook. Victor was the cook.
Breaking Bad.
But he was the cook because Victor had it made, man. Victor had done some time in jail. He was a Latin king, and Victor was real quiet, mild-mannered, and stuff like that. But he would make up their little bagels and their breakfast sandwiches and all the little stuff that they would do because, inside the shop, it had the little spot. You could go up there. Right. He would, and Victor could do amazing things on a little grill. Just all he had up there was a couple grills and stuff. But he would throw down. But Victor made his real money selling weed and coke to them fake Jews. They used to come in.
Man.
And they used to get their money. They used to go, so he didn't have to go out and go on the streets. They would make the deal right there, and he would deliver it right to their apartments and their houses and shit down here.
And it's crazy, because I know this shit like the back of my hand. The nigga said, listen, you can smell weed. You can't smell coke. Man, they be getting that shit off at my job, man.
Yep. And you know what? It's right women love fuck coke. It's a car into sniffing coke heavy. Yeah. The ones that got a little money into that party and they into that coke shit.
Matter of fact, I was working on one of the jobs I worked, so it's called Walk Up To Me. They said, you want to come to the party? Then they said, do you snort cocaine? I said, no. They was like, why?
Hey, I went to one of them Eat 'em Right parties. What he talking about? One of them Gold Coast parties. Right down there in Newberry. Newberry is on this street, right down there. All right? I walked into and there was a high-rise apartment in Newberry, man. I walked into the apartment. I walked into the apartment because I work with all these people, man. You know, and the little Edomite chicks was trying to get with me. All right, but anyway, I walked into the party, man, and the first thing when you walk in,
It's a tray.
on the counter was lines, razor blades, and what do you call them? Credit cards.
Funky white.
Mind you, I had never seen no shit like this in my life, man. Cause you know I ain't never been no drugs. Okay.
That number forever ain't white people.
Hey, come on, man.
Check this out.
Hey, don't break rank, man. Don't break rank, man.
Hebrew brothers, Israel. I'm from the Roberts and the Projects. And I went to Comiskey Park.
Edomites. We don't scream out.
I know what, before that, white people jumped on me as a kid.
So why you
So when
feel
I
the way
got
you
locked
feel
up
about
for a
it? Why
murder,
you telling them don't listen to them?
bro, murder, reading my Bible and state dealing Menard, it was white brothers in Menard that was Christians. God said love them.
No, where's in the Bible?
No, you don't.
Man, he said love
No.
them.
Open up your Bible.
Where's in the Bible?
Are you holding the
So
Bible
you
right there?
saying black people?
Are you holding your
white
Bible?
people can't go to heaven?
Brother,
Oh, white people can't go to heaven?
Open up your Bible and
You
show
said
me.
white people
Yeah,
can't
open
go
up
to
your
heaven.
Bible. I asked you to open up your Bible and show
Answer
me.
my question.
No, they can't.
So
Well,
what
I can
about
prove
us?
it in the Bible.
Man, black people ain't done shit for me. Fuck black people.
Well, then.
You right. No, he right.
You right.
You right.
You
right.
each other every day,
You
shooting
right.
each other.
Fuck
Right.
black
And
people.
every time
but
I
who-
look at you, I turn my nose up.
But who put the guns in the hood for them to do that
We
though?
want them. If we see them,
Damn.
don't take them.
Wow.
We got a choice.
Alright,
Hey, have a nice night, man.
I said, don't take them.
Have a nice night,
Wow.
man.
The white man's the devil.
Stockholm.
We are too.
Stockholm.
You're
right.
right. You're right. We just read it in John 8 and 44. And guess what? You are too, man.
White man,
Right? Hey,
He telling them.
Don't ever break ranks like that.
yeah, don't break rank.
Right, well, let's-
That elephant gonna fall on your ass.
So
man.
you said you was at the Newberry,
Yeah,
Newberry
that's a
party,
story,
huh?
man.
Right, that was a nigga, man.
But yeah, like you said, because that's true. Now, every year we have a job outing party at my job. And all the years I worked at my job, I never went because I don't associate with you niggas outside of work. All right. So one of my coworkers, she a female, she went to one of the parties this year. She went to the after party. She went in there, man. She said everybody was doing coke.
That's what they do.
Everybody,
That's what they do, man. And nobody do more drugs than the so-called white man. They carry them on, they got them on their persons, and then you got a coon like this. He talking about the people, they was in Stateville arm in arm with him Christian. More than likely, they was really Jakes.
Right.
All right? And then, you know, matter of fact, get Acts, just for edification for whoever may be watching, get Acts 13 and 1. All right? And then also get Acts 26 and
He
15.
talking about white folks helped him.
Right, because he getting loud and screaming. I'm trying to open up your Bible, open up your sword. Let's see what you learned. He didn't want to because he don't know the Bible like that.
I think, hold on.
Acts 13:1.
Right. Let's see who the Christians are.
Hey,
man.
can I get this? He told so-called white man helped him. That's Jeremiah 50:11. Your house said, verily it shall be well. Fucking demon, man. Jeremiah 50:11. Your house said, verily it shall be well with thy remnant. Verily I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in the time of evil, the time of affliction.
Right, and he's saying, what is a white man? What is a black man done for you? What is a white man done for you? He locks you up
Right.
in fucking Stateville, you stupid motherfucker.
Right.
Period.
It still
All right.
goes an unanswered
But he talking
question.
about white man helped the Lord make the white
He helped your
crackers
ass
help.
right to jail.
Right.
And
Made
Got-
money
got-
off your
got-
ass.
got that-
made money off you.
That's
you
it.
stupid
Slave
ass.
label.
Fucking
Right.
Stevie.
That's it.
All right.
Stockholm syndrome.
That's
No,
why the
I
Lord-
just asked the question. He told why the white man helped the Lord make them help.
that's the reason why the Lord had him getting his ass jacked up
Right.
like that.
But then the Lord jacked him up. He the fool, man.
That's
Go ahead.
Acts chapter 13, verse
Right,
1. It says, now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers as Barnabas and Simon that were called Niger and Lucius.
No, roll back and read it again, brother. Salakia. Read it again. Find that one where it says they were first called Christians.
In Antioch.
It's 11.
Oh, that's it.
It's 11 and 26.
I think
Not
that's,
26 and 11.
11.
It's 11 and 26, brother. I said it backwards. Salakia.
That's 11, 25, 26.
Says, we found it and brought them.
Go ahead, brother. No, read 13 and 1 again, brother.
Oh, okay. This is Acts 13 and 1. Says, now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers as Barnabas and Simeon,
right?
that was called nigger.
They were called nigger, exactly, and that's exactly how that word is pronounced. I looked it up. All right, it was never Niger, it was nigger, and the word nigger simply meant the same thing that Negro means or black means.
Negro.
It didn't mean or Negro. It didn't have that negative connotation that it has now. The derogatory term, it wasn't a derogatory term at that time. It was just an identification marker to describe someone who was dark. Nothing more. It wasn't meant to be an insult
Like
or
ignorant.
degrading.
That shit don't mean that.
Right?
You go to the
So why were the prophets and the apostles referred to that? Because they were dark-skinned people, man. They were Israelites. Okay? So to be a Christian, the Christians were Israelites who were Negroes for the most part. We're talking about, and I'm talking about a skin color outside of the ones that were confused in the face. All right?
Yep.
Now get the one in 11 and 26.
Acts chapter 11, verse 25 and 26.
So in the city of Antioch, we're talking about, okay? Antioch is a place in Greece. Go ahead.
Then departed Barnabas to Tarsus.
So these same niggers, okay, Barnabas and Simeon, go ahead.
For to seek Saul, which is Paul.
Right.
And when he had found him, he brought him unto Antioch.
Right.
And it came to pass that a whole year they assembled themselves with the church.
So they were assembling in the church just like we are now. What do we call each other? We're Hebrews, we're Israelites.
And taught much people.
And they taught the other Israelites, on the people who were walking by.
And the disciples were called Christians.
Wait, and the disciples, the Israelites, were called Christians.
First in Antioch.
In Antioch, and all the disciples were Israelites. Fact.
Can I say something?
Fact. Okay, so the Israelites, you can't be a Christian unless you're an Israelite. Period.
Yep, pretty much.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, brother.
If you go to the Blue Letter Bible, look up Antioch, that verse, it'll say it was Antioch was real famous for Greek-speaking Jews that was converted, man.
Well, there you go. Back to the truth. Well, there you go, man. Yep. There's your little nugget. Knowledge, the brother just dropped your little golden nugget, man.
Right. And you brothers, you hurry up and comment, man, because he said he'll fuck around change this shit.
Of course, they do that all the time with the Blue Letter. That's why some of them old Strong's concordances is good to have.
Yeah, they're
man.
good to have.
Yep.
Especially when it comes to the Hellenistas.
Mine is from the 90s. I wonder if I ever come across one that's from the 70s or older. Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Especially like now when you come across Hellenistas and Hellenistos, they done changed it, man.
They changed it.
Come.
I think they changed the word virgin too in Matthew, man. I think they changed that too.
That's how you know we get to them, man.
Yeah.
That they changed the meaning of words, man.
Right.
Just like the new Zondervan's doesn't have the Hamite breakdown in it no more.
Nope.
Oh man.
It doesn't say that not the Negroes anymore. They took that part out. So they took that out, man. So yeah. So you know, Esau, like this truth is getting to him, just like them coming up with the 10 questions.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Just like that trail I showed you, Fahrenheit 451, they burned the books and shit.
Con.
That's what they doing, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what they should have done, and they showed you that in that movie Equilibrium.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
They were trying to burn everything, man.
Yep.
All right, because they wanted nobody to have any recollection of the truth. All right. They were even burning the lies.
Hey, well,
Because sometimes a lie can lead you to the truth because you do research on it. Right.
The Liberia, Alexandria, they had to destroy that.
Oh yeah, they burnt that.
They burnt that shit
you
down to the
crackers,
ground.
you don't pay for this
Hey,
shit.
what,
They had all the world's history.
They've been doing that up to. Why you think they was doing all the destruction over in Mali and over in Lebanon and over in
They had all the more records. They had all the more
Because in
records.
Iraq and Iran, they had all these records and all these images of the time period going back to when the disciples and before. And they were showing, and you had images of dark people all throughout the Middle East, man. All right, you had all these dark images of people from the so-called Middle East, man.
Yeah.
And so they went over there destroying them. That's why you see all them images of them fake Jews dressed up like Arabs, destroying them. Them was Jews, and them ISIS people was fucking Jews, man. All right, the ISIS stands for Israeli Secret Intelligence Service.
That's right.
All right, that's what it meant originally. Okay.
That's right.
That's exactly what it meant. Because how you gonna get a bunch of Arabs refer to themselves as a Greek goddess's name?
You're right, Gypsy God.
Right.
Yeah.
That shit don't even make sense, man.
because
I know that fat Edomite bitch on the bus. Fake Jew. She used to be a client of mine years ago.
like the brother said,
She had an adopted Jake's son.
They had all our records in Iraq, Libya, up in Africa, Mali, because in Mali they had all the records of the Israelites kingdoms in West Africa. They had that in Arabic, man.
Yep, and they were destroying all the mosques and all those synagogues and shit.
Yep.
And they were going over there, destroying the museums. They're trying to hide all them, destroy all them relics, man. Because his truth was coming out. So Esau was killing two birds with one stone. He was trying to cover his trails, because you know this Israelite thing is the hottest thing on the internet, bar none. All right, bar none, man. You can't go on the internet without finding this stuff. Okay, you can't.
So gonna shut
All right, you go on Facebook, you go on Instagram, you go on Daily Motion, you go on YouTube, and you're gonna see Hebrew Israelites, man. You know, and that's why Esau keeps trying to control the narrative and say black Hebrew Israelites, but you got all these Hispanic speaking and native guys out here in garments teaching the same doctrine. All right, that they trying to do that to control the narrative, man. So they can't control the narrative, and then it's funny too how these Edomites come by and smile at you and give you that fake "please don't hurt me" smile.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna hurt you.
Not yet.
Well, with the truth,
All right.
gonna hurt you.
Right. And it ain't time for that yet.
That's it. Not yet.
You got
You got something up? It's confusion.
Hey, maybe somebody that got judged, man. And hopefully it was a scoffer.
I
It was somebody that walked by scoffing, man.
Right.
All right.
Probably that cool that scoffed on the Esau.
Hey, I done witnessed people scoffing and get judged, man. All right.
Dude got shot.
Yeah, Pops. Somebody take the camera.
Okay, I got you.
So Pops
I
can
got
break off and do, because we gonna shut down in a bit.
Yeah, man, like dude, last year and shit, he was scoffing the brothers and shit, and somebody walked up and popped his ass with a gun.
Con.
Got his ass. Pop.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I
Y'all
had
got
a
it.
scoffer scoffed me a couple weeks ago and immediately fell down the stairs right after. No, I mean, you know, but it was the Lord. The Lord did that though, and I know it. You know, I didn't run to say nothing. You know, and even her mama said it. The Lord did that to her because she was scoffing. I was like, even her mother agreed. I was like, yeah, that's. You know, I didn't want to say it, but it was true.
Yeah, you satisfaction.
Through the spirit, I knew. She scoffed because she heard something. She scoffed and walked out the room and immediately fell down the stairs. And it was like a long. She fell all the way down. You know? So
It didn't miss one step.
she got beat up by every step on the way down. And then you know how you hear that silence, that deep breath, and then that scream. Yeah. She was alright, but you know, the Lord just gave her a little humbling. It could have been worse, man. Could have made her break her damn neck. She
Brought her ass down low.
dead, right. But you know, people gonna learn the hard way, man. To scoff the men of the Lord, to scoff His word, because it really ain't about us. Even though He doesn't like it when you mess with His prophets, man. All right, when you say and do things against His prophets, especially when they've done you no wrong. You know? And you know, Jake hate knowledge, man. And they just gonna have a natural hate for you when you for this truth. Matter of fact, somebody said it earlier. Read Galatians 4:16 real quick.
Oh, those are brothers.
You know, somebody said it. You know, but go ahead and read.
Like scripture say, they hated him that rebuketh in the
They
gate.
hated him that rebuketh in the gate, man. Family members and friends included, man.
Yep.
You know,
I had my family come up against me.
come, we all have.
He told my little cousin, don't listen to me. He said,
We all have, man. You know, hey, brothers in this truth lose women. You know, lose wives.
Okay.
Over this truth, man. Go ahead.
Galatians chapter 4, verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
Right. Have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth, man? And in a lot of cases, it's true. Because the truth is painful, man. All right? And like like I said earlier, man, I had a Jake that tell somebody he hated me because of me. He couldn't smoke weed and eat pork no more. So, I mean, it's like, dang. Brother, that's a help to you. That's not a hindrance to you. Man, that nigga come around and everything changed. Can't eat no pork, can't smoke no weed. I mean,
Simple.
Come on, brother. Go ahead, brother. Bring it out.
And it's just going back to what the brothers was talking about, basically about how Jake, they hate reproof, and they hate knowledge, man. But it's a lot to the brothers, because I didn't mean to go off and screaming at that man, but what the brother was doing, he was down the street. It's a brother, he by himself, and what he was doing, he was just talking about Esau, Edom. And this brother, he heard him, and he tried to get him to break down, and he started dapping up Esau as he was walking past, saying, hey, don't listen to him. He hate the white people. He hate this, he hate that. Don't listen to him. He dapped up like 3-4 people. When all the brother was trying to do was tell him something about his heritage, man. But this is Psalms 119, that I'm gonna start at 127, because just like the heathen, and just like the white man hate us, and the 2/3 they hate reproof. We hate the false way of not just Esau, but every false doctrine that's put out there, man.
Like Shabbat quoted it earlier. He said, "Do I not hate thee to hate you?" And he hate them with a perfect hatred, man. And see, that's how you know that that's that unction, that little bit of a spiritual power that we get on this side. The fact that us individually and together, how many scriptures we can quote and remember. You know what it is? Because they're being put in our inward parts, man. It's happening.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening.
It's the spirit that's speaking.
Matter of fact, we could probably teach just standing here without our swords. Because we could quote enough scriptures to prove a point, man.
Right.
And we got put on the spot, and you don't have your sword on you. We know enough scriptures that we can actually edify and quote scriptures, man.
Spirit quickening.
All right, right. Because quoting the scriptures, that's powerful, man.
And Lahab, can you get Hosea after this brother bring his out? Hosea like 9 and like 13.
It's like the book of Eli. Is it Washington character?
He didn't actually need the sword anymore because it was in his inward parts. He knew it.
Yep.
He said, "Where the Bible?" He said, "Right here." He said, "Where?" He said, "In my head." He laid down and said he quoted every
scripture.
And he wrote it down, copy.
And I'm just going to the scripture. This is Psalms 119 and 127. Therefore I love thy commandments above gold, yeah, above fine gold. And man, these commandments, these law, statutes, commandments, in which is in the scriptures, man, we supposed to love this, and it is life. This word is life. If you claim you loved your life as much, man, you will love the word of the Most High, man. Therefore, I esteem all thy precepts concerning all things to be right.
Right, because following those precepts is what will get us into the kingdom. Right?
And I hate every false way.
That's what's going to get us into the kingdom, man. All right? Studying to show ourselves approved, man. And the law, and we know, don't try to sit up and misquote us and say that, see, they saying the law can save you. No, we know that the law can't save you, man. But we do know that we're to follow it to the best of our ability. That's how you please the Lord, man.
Sure.
Right. Trying to keep his law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, man.
At least try to look decent. At least try to look nice.
You try to have that holy conversation with your house.
Exactly.
You got it?
It's at 9 and 13.
Yeah.
It's Hosea chapter 9, verse 13.
This is how the Lord feel about you niggas. Go ahead.
Even as I saw Tyrus is planted in a pleasant place, but Ephraim shall bring forth
Jump to 15. I think it's 9 to 15.
all their wickedness.
Yep, it's this Gilgad. Go ahead.
Then we're going to wrap it up last
Come.
This is Hosea 9:15. It says, all their wickedness is in Gilgal, for there I hated them. For the wickedness of their doings, I will drive them out of mine house. I will love them no more. All their princes are revolters.
This is coming from the Lord. He said, I will hate them. I will love them no more. And the really motherfuckers that stuck in wickedness are you 2/3, man.
Yep.
So thus the Lord don't love your ass, man.
And there it is.
All right? So, you know, you brothers
so
can
with
close it
that,
out.
we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor
So,
to
yeah.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai,
double honors unto the apostles and the elders, and Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.